I found this actually very surprising to me when I learned about it on Friday. And some of you will be probably thrilled about this news. Others of you will be very disappointed. So I want to apologize in advance for those of you that have grown to love the show or like my contributions to the show. And for everyone else who does not like me and leaves messages about, the fact that I look like a pig or that I,
Well, you can't control that.
Can't control that. I found out on Friday after getting logged out of, after not being able to access my email for most of last week and thinking to myself, I probably just forgot my password or I forgot how to spell like my dog's name or something.
You also couldn't log into your computer.
Couldn't log into my computer. And then my credentials stopped working at the garage here at work. So,
which is the most annoying of the trifecta.
Right. But also, once all three of those things start happening, you start questioning, do I even work here anymore? And then I received an email to my personal email that said, you have officially been terminated as an employee of Audacy, who is the parent company of KROQ. Basically, they run the show.
I didn't know you get a courtesy email when that happens.
Well, the reason I received the courtesy termination email is because it had all the instructions about if I needed to sign up for Cobra to get some.
Oh man, that's such a sad email to get.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff to notify me that I no longer worked here at this company.
I remember the last time we got fired. It was, sorry that you've been fired, blah, 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 blah. We're going to send you a packet about Cobra.
Yeah, the worst part of getting fired is it just revolves more paperwork. The getting fired part, getting fired, okay, whatever, that's that. But the more paperwork part sucks.
I know. Thank God we have AI now.
So I was surprised, but I also thought to myself, my first thought is, what did we do on the air the past few days that would have resulted in me getting fired? But also, not getting a call, not getting a tip-off first from, usually it's an angry boss that calls and says, I told you not to do that.
Right, you get a breakup text or a phone call or something rather than just an email.
Or it's not you, it's us. So I start doing some digging behind the scenes here. Vanessa tries to do a little digging behind the scenes here. And I keep getting pointed in different directions, and everyone basically gives me the same answer, which is, I don't know. I was surprised when I learned it as well. But it shows here that you are no longer an employee of the company.
Did you at any point call Allie? And, because you guys are kind of like, a deal, right? Like, you guys come together, so...
I would kick him to the curb.
Yeah,
oh, really?
No.
I assumed Allie was behind this.
Okay, all right, got it.
I supported it.
It said the only person that we can see behind this is Allie Johnson, who accused you of inappropriate...
I'm part of the email signature.
Right. So I had a moment of like, this is weird, but in some ways, I'll give it up to the company. Usually the way these companies work is they like to get rid of you right before the holidays so that they can kind of give the audience 2 weeks to forget you ever existed before they come on the air.
Yeah, they would have done it a month ago.
Right. So I said, but the company is moving slowly these days, so I could see them, being like, we forgot to fire that guy before the holidays.
And also, if you're going to fire somebody for radio anyway, Friday's the perfect day.
Perfect day.
It'll happen.
Right.
Especially long weekend.
Right.
Yep.
Friday.
Yep.
It fits all, for someone who's been fired many times in this industry.
It's a great time.
It's never just like a random Tuesday afternoon. It's always a Friday, either into a holiday break, into a long weekend, sometimes unexpected, sometimes you see it coming. And so I reached out to the people that I know here that I think know things about things, and they kept coming back to me with the same exact answers. I looked in the system, and you've been removed. You are no longer in the system. You no longer exist. That's the actual word I heard.
Maybe because
you
of your
no longer
nose,
exist.
you look so different now because of your nose. They don't think that it's you.
Oh, I'm in the livestock category now? That's why? Oh, sorry.
Oh, my God.
We've recategorized the position as livestock. You're not actually there with
You're
the
not
human
a human
employees.
being.
So
how do you even reach out to people, though, when you don't have a working work email?
That's a great question. You start doing the old-fashioned way, which is walking around the halls here, knocking on doors, trying to get answers. But it's Friday, so there's no one here anyway.
I'm surprised you're there, dude.
I was surprised I was even here. I'm knocking. Like, who's even knocking? So then I decide, I should go check and see if I got paid because last Friday was payday. Mm-hmm. Because I may have to actually start budgeting and live off this for a little bit now that I've been, quote, terminated.
Ooh, have you been saving?
Nope.
And
I look and I see that there's been $0 put into my account.
Oh my God!
So
that's when I would start freaking out.
So then I go, all right, hold on. Now I don't have access to the building. I don't have access to the garage. My emails have been shut down. I received an email that I've been terminated. I've been given paperwork to fill out for Cobra if I want to continue with insurance, and I was just not paid as well. So even me...
Even through your thick, dumb skull.
I start putting it together.
Something's not right.
Yeah, now I've got
It's like I don't have a job.
Now I've got 9 things here. And I've talked to enough people in the building that are like, yeah, I'm showing the same thing on my system, too. You don't exist anymore.
Do you at least get to keep your Audacy points?
I didn't ask, Allie. I didn't ask if I get to keep them. So that was pretty much how I went into the weekend. And I wasn't sure if I would be on the air today to say goodbye and thanks for the memories or what exactly happened. And then I was...
Sorry, this is your last show.
Thank you.
We wanted to give you some of the time thinking that it wasn't your last show.
You guys did a good job.
Last one,
Wish we hadn't have planned out Wednesday show already because that was a real waste of my goddamn time. Mm-hmm. And I received a text over the weekend that said, looking into what's going on here, don't worry, you're not fired. Not sure what went wrong here, but a lot of people had to have done a lot of wrong things for it to get to this.
So this was just one giant mistake?
Apparently one giant mistake. I think they're talking about the hiring me part was the one giant mistake. The firing me part, that was...
Don't worry, this never should have happened in the first place.
Yeah, I think they had it all. You know, like when they have those death montages ready to go for people and then like they just don't die, but they're like, we had the montage ready. And then eventually sometimes they just play it. Because,
I'm sure people that are on the verge, they're like, just get it now.
Yeah. So at least they have everything ready. At least everything's all queued up and ready to go. And all they have to do is push one button. Apparently completely...
There's one person just hovering over the enter button like any day.
The guy's probably like, I got to get out of here. It's a 3-day weekend. He's probably not going to make it through the weekend. I'll just hit the button. And so the answer is, as of right now, I am currently not an employee of this company because I haven't figured it out yet, which means I think no rules apply to me. I could do anything. I think I could do anything, say anything. I could sexually harass at my own free will.
Oh, harass me.
No, God, no.
Come on.
That's disgusting.
Grab my boobies.
Let me sign.
Come on, do something.
I got to sign some paperwork quickly. Oh, God, I am nauseated.
Touch my ass.
No.
Oh.
No. Oh, God.
Come on, it's worth it.
Now I need to become an employee again just to file an official complaint against Al. So, you are listening to unsanctioned radio right now on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. We can all agree that being cheated on is a terrible feeling, and if you've ever experienced it, it sucks. You start putting the pieces together, you start going, wait a minute, can't be, and then you go, yep, there's the proof. People usually deny that cheating is happening until you hit them with the cold, hard facts of the reality. Even then, sometimes they go, it's not, what you're saying isn't true.
Or they do the whole, I was going to tell you.
Right, I was going to tell you, or da-da-da. But there's a different type of cheating that is happening now, and is not the standard relationship cheating on each other stuff, which, has been around for a long time. This is the food cheating, and we're not even talking about the food cheating that I do when I will eat a pizza on my way home before I will sit with my family for a dinner and pretend I never ate the food pizza. That a drive-in pizza, like I call it, or a drive-in slice, that is another type of food cheating. But in this particular case, Jake the Nerd has been doing something very shameful that he feels a lot of remorse about. And I think you should, because it's the same. I have felt this way before. I think everyone will say that at some point they have done exactly what you did, and there is a weird feeling of guilt that comes with it.
Yeah, man. For the longest time, ever since I moved to LA, I've been living in the Burbank area, and since almost day one, I've had a favorite pizza place, which is Central Park Pizza in Burbank.
And you have been a regular there for...
regular, and it's a small shop. It's literally hole in the wall. It's like inside a batting cage. It's like 4 people that work there. I almost know them all by name.
So, yeah, do they know you by name?
No, he's back. That weirdo's
I think they know me by my order, because I have a very specific
order.
What
up, Stinky?
They know. You said they know you by your odor?
My order.
Oh, okay.
You dick.
I'm pretty sure it was they know you by your odor, too.
I think they know me by both.
Right. So you've been there, would you say, hundreds of times?
Easy, yeah.
Okay.
What is your order?
I get a large with pepperoni and sausage, but I get it with white sauce, like cream sauce, instead of red.
Ugh. Hold the deodorant.
I can't wait till he stops getting the jab, because he's going to put on the weight plus.
Oh my God!
And a large pizza for one person.
Right. What the hell are you doing, Jake?
Lasted for like 3 days.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
I can't,
man.
Elmar, I am so looking forward
Right?
to Jake.
It's going to be the best.
When Jake stops taking the jab, he is going to be
And they also had good
enormous.
pepperoni rolls
They say you gain it back
Jeez.
within a month,
I can't
and
wait.
you gain it back 4 times faster.
Yep.
with 2 ranches.
He's still telling.
That's too many ranches.
He's still telling us his order.
Good ranch. Their ranch is perfect.
So
Does it mix well with the white sauce that you asked for already?
in addition to the large pizza, which you figured out a way to
Sometimes
make.
extra large, actually.
What is it?
Sometimes extra large.
So you
is
go
a good
in,
deal.
Damn.
so in addition to the extra large pizza where you replace the tomato sauce, the one healthy thing, with the cream sauce, you then also add two
Sausage.
ramekins of ranch on the side, and you get a pepperoni roll.
No, it's numerous rolls. There's like 20 rolls in an order.
Really?
Yeah, they're super good.
Oh my!
Jake's new nickname is going to be numerous rolls. All right, so you go to this place.
Hey, Jake the Quake, welcome back, buddy.
You've been going to this place for a while. It's like they see all the cups like Jurassic Park as Jake's approaching the restaurant. The water rings. So then you go there,
He's here.
and what is the situation now?
Well, now I have to admit, and I feel bad, I have a new favorite pizza place in Burbank.
And I'm amazed that you even discovered a new pizza place, because I have a pizza place that we go to,
Right.
and I don't veer from that. There's other places in our neighborhood that I could try, but I don't want to because I'm afraid I won't like it as much. And then what if you do like it better and
Right.
you have to make a switch?
Then you feel bad because especially if you built up any sort of rapport. So you
I tried it because it's the pizza place. It's like this fancy new chain that's right across the street from the AMC in Burbank called Slice House.
right. I know that place. Good.
And yeah, it's great. And I have a new favorite pie there, a new favorite slice, and I feel bad because it's like a big chain as opposed to the mom and pop shop I was used to. And yeah, I just feel like a complete ass.
Well, so you have completely
You should.
You should. You have completely now, like, ghosted your old place. Like, have not been back since, or
I
you?
haven't been back for almost 2 months now. I've been getting pizzas from Slice House now.
Dude, they're probably going to go out of business.
The place that Jake was keeping afloat.
Yeah.
The extra
because
large?
the extra large with all those pepperoni rolls, they were counting on that, every week?
And do you have to walk by the first place? Are they close enough? Because I know I had a situation where there was 2 similar places, same block, and I used to go to one all the time, and then I started going to the other one, and then I would have to walk by the first one, sometimes seeing the very people that I used to see, and they would see me walk to the other one, and I would almost go a different way back just so if I was holding leftovers, I didn't walk by them because I felt so guilty about it.
No, they don't see me. Like I said, they're like
How can they? Well, pretty soon they'll see you. See you from space.
But yeah, luckily they don't see me now.
You don't think to yourself, maybe I should split the difference a little bit?
50-50?
Yeah,
I can't
because
help it. Right now, I got this new one. Like it's called like the Wise Guy. I like it so much. It's like my favorite pizza in the world right now.
and what's on that one?
It's got like pepperoni sausage. It's got that white cheese I like, and I get it with hot honey. It's badass.
I mean, it is a completely different experience, that pizza.
Do you do the just slices, or you do the full extra large pizzas for yourself?
Oh no, I get the full pizza because that's how you can get it delivered by Uber Eats.
Right.
God, you lazy.
Oh man. All right. Well, I thought this was going to be more about the shame of you cheating on one place with another place,
But it's about different shame.
it's about it's about the
I
shame
think it's both shames.
you're putting into your own body. And do you ever think you'll go back and give a proper goodbye to the place you went to for so long, so many years?
I'm thinking about it. Those pepperoni rolls are pretty dope.
818 said I switched up. This is interesting that they feel guilty about switching Starbucks.
Ah, I know that
It
feeling
broke
too.
my heart, but it
Yeah.
was a new year and I had to make changes. But you're not making changes. You're just going to a different Starbucks.
Listen, there is insert whatever. Listen, my wife goes to get her nails done at a place on Ventura, and one of the people from that place literally opened up their own place next door. They're touching.
Oh,
They're next
whoa.
door, and she now has to walk by the one that she had gone to for years, and everyone waves because they know her, and she kind of waves and then walks into the door next door, and it has created this weird
animosity.
Turf war, and now it's a real like who's loyal and who's not anymore, and it's crazy because. Once again, I feel
And
like
same price, probably?
yeah, it's all the same. Everything looks identical, but for
Yeah.
some reason, there's something that's going on with that, and people have to make that decision to themselves. Do I stay loyal, or do I?
Well, do you stay loyal to the person or the establishment? That's
Right.
the other part of it.
Right.
And if that person leaves, do you follow or do you say, hey, this is my routine. I'm going to the same place every time and I can't change that.
I went to the worst Chinese restaurant for years called Wu's Dynasty, and it was terrible. And I went for years because the people seemed so appreciative that when we would go in, and they were so nice and so friendly, and they here's your table's ready, of course, because there was a wide open place. And then another much better place opened up, and it took me a while. I mean, I still would eat there for years, knowing that there was a much better place, like.
Right.
But I felt so...
You were in it.
I felt so bad.
You know, that can backfire on you, though, because my dad and I would go to this sushi place every single week, and they knew us, and they would talk to us, and the owner got really chatty. And we were talking to this guy so much to the point where my dad was like, I don't want to go there anymore. We're going to go to a different place. And I was like, I feel so bad. Like, I think about him going, where are they?
Right.
Where?
Yeah, he's just standing by the door?
Yeah, going, I want to talk to him about my dog that I got,
Where's that homely girl that used to come here and eat the sushi?
She was developing weirdly.
All right, well, Jake's got no loyalty is what we've learned. Some places claim that they are judgment-free zones, but this is not that place. So feel free to judge accordingly, because I think you'll have some strong opinions about what a terrible, terrible person Allie is this time. Not to be confused with all of the other stories that have proven why she's a terrible person other times.
So terrible and gross.
Yeah, well, terrible
really
and gross.
Any given story.
Yeah, sometimes, every once in a while, though, you pull through and you give us a gem, and
Thanks.
It doesn't fit into the category of either terrible or gross, but you have found your sweet spot.
I want to know what you would have done in this situation, because it was a lose-lose situation, and either decision would have been a bad one. I had a birthday party for my kid at a play place. It was, one of those Chuck E. Cheese type places where there's bad pizza, there's arcade games, and there's a play structure. A bunch of his classmates and some of our friends with their kids all came. There was probably 15 kids total. And my kid had a little bit of a cold during the week. He was snotty, which most kids are on any given day.
From like the age of 3 to 17. I think they're just snotty.
I pick my kid up from school, and I just pick him out of a group of snotty children.
Yeah. Give me one of those snotty ones over there. I'll take them home.
Everyone's just wiping their nose on each other's jeans. It's just the age, right? And then towards the end, his nose had kind of cleared up, but he had this little cough that started. And I was like, that's probably the tail end of something. He'll be fine. We wake up in the morning, we get over to the play place, and within a half an hour, he comes over, he looks pale, I feel his forehead, and he is burning up. And I'm like...
Guaranteed fever, 100% fever.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't just, hey, I'm running around, I'm a little warm just from all the excitement. He would have been... like at a 10, because he loves this place in general, but also having all of his friends there. He was just kind of going through the motions, I could tell.
Right.
It was like, claw machine, candy. Let's go on to the next thing. I was like, man, he is really not feeling well. But everyone was there, and we had already booked the Sky Room.
Sure.
It was $150 just for the Sky Room.
Oh,
and
not getting that back.
I'm not getting that back. It was a 10-kid minimum. So I'm not getting that back either, even if I had told everyone to go home. I mean, this is a pretty big price tag.
But he's sick.
But he's definitely sick. And I'm going, crap, I did not know. If I had known the night before that he was that sick, I could have done something about it. We are in the middle of the party at that point. So we decide to just push through. I'm like, I guess we just got to pretend like this isn't happening. And then I found myself shadily asking people that I knew, does anyone have any Tylenol? Does anyone have any baby Tylenol? I was able to secure baby Tylenol in a syringe, which I then administered to my kid behind a plant in a corner.
Right, because you don't want people to know.
Exactly.
Kid's sick.
Exactly. But it's also obvious. And then I feel bad. We're singing happy birthday. He's got the cake. He blows out the candles on the cake, which we then serve to all the children.
You're a terrible person.
I'm pretty sure I gave 15 kids the flu over the weekend.
It's the greatest goodie bag of all.
But I'm sad you weren't there, Klein.
Yeah, when I saw it, thank God I didn't show up for this giant germ fest. I mean, all those indoor, I've been to enough of those in my day that there's no way you get out of there without catching something.
Well, and that's part of it, because obviously he's coughing too, on top of feeling like crap and looking pale. And I went to a couple parents. I was like, oh, yeah, sorry. I think he's still got a little something. And they were like, us too. It doesn't matter. Like, every parent that knew was like, yeah, whatever.
At some point,
we know he's sick. Our kid's probably sick too. It's fine.
At some point, you just accept the fact that every kid is either sick, almost sick, or just got over being sick.
Yeah,
that's just the way it's going to be.
Or I'm going to this play place. We're all going to get sick.
Right.
Like, going in that you're either going to get sick or you're already sick.
Back in the day when I think they didn't have a good vaccine for chicken pox, that was like the thing. It's like one kid got it. They're like, all right, everyone go hang out with that kid so you can all get it at the same time. It was like parties where like, let's all spread it around now because if you don't get it, that was the whole thing about chicken pox. If you didn't get it when you were younger and you waited until you were older and got it, it would like kill you or something.
Well, and I think at that age too, all the parents are so jaded by all of it. They're like, whatever. The only kids that had the parents that cared were the parents that had like 1-year-olds that were like, what?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to get
they're
it
all
away.
precious with this new life
I
of
know.
theirs. You could have, I would say, look, I get it. You're not going to send the kid home from his own party. All right, you're already there. But maybe the blowing all over the cake part, you could have.
It would have been suspicious if I hadn't had him blow out candles. What was I supposed to do?
I would have started saying, that snotty kid who's coughing all over the place. Clearly something's going on there.
Dude, and then when I walked in, too, I mean, the beauty of doing all of that is that you don't have to set anything up, right? The place does everything
you don't
for
clean
you.
up a thing.
The only thing was that Katie was like, let's get some balloons. I was like, all right, that was my one job in the morning was to get the balloons, which, by the way, was a job that she said she was going to do as the new housewife.
Didn't do it.
She didn't do it. I had one job. It is an impossible job to complete. I don't know if you've experienced this, but I ended up going to Michael's. There was a line. They said it's going to be 2 hours before you get your balloons. Yeah. Everybody was walking out of Michael's with giant bouquets of balloons. They were like, everyone comes here now because Party City closed. This is the only place in the area that does it. I ended up going to a Vaughn's with a lady that looked like she wanted to die, blowing up slowly some balloons for 45 minutes. It cost me $50 for 25 balloons.
I hate balloons. Balloons are my...
Can we just be done with it?
I think we've agreed as a society they're not good. They're not good for the world. They're not good for us. We feel obligated to keep bringing them, but like I don't think anyone gets excited about receiving a balloon. It's more annoying than anything else.
Well, and then you walk into this big room and you just set some balloons down and everyone's like, cool, and moves on. I'm like, what a waste of $50 and an hour of my time. Yeah, but it's like there's so much other stuff going on. It's just like, oh, cool, balloons.
Unless they're full of nitrous for the sucking and the huffing, then there's just no reason. Those ones I get. Every other balloon out there, we get rid of altogether.
Well, and the Mylar, those are BS too, because if you want certain ones, you have to buy them online, and then you get them delivered, and I go over to get them inflated, and they goes, yeah, these are a piece of crap. Even if I inflate them with helium, they're not even going to float.
Right. They're going to die in 15 minutes.
Like,
yeah, I know.
What is going on?
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And enjoy your flu, kids. You earned it.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
This show is an interesting mix of dog people, a very sad cat person.
I'm not sad.
How do you know I was talking about you?
Because I'm the only one with cats around here.
Oh, okay. Well, then. This show is an interesting mix of dog people, a very sad cat person.
I'm not sad.
How do you know I was talking about you?
Because I'm the only one with cats around here.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. You figured it out. But yes, so you're a cat person with 3 cats.
I clean up vomit at least once a day.
Yeah, and that's the life you've gone with. Then there's the dog people. Jake's a dog person. I'm a dog person. Omar's a dog person, not by choice, but he is one at this point.
Yep.
I think he would happily give that thing away without
Absolutely.
At least Omar treats
Call
his
her
dog
20
like
right
a
now.
dog.
Call it 20, gets Omar's dog, no questions asked. He'll leave it right there on the side of the road in Rancho Cucamonga. Just pick it up. Omar, if your dog ran away tomorrow, would you miss him for or her, whatever?
It's her.
For even a second?
I would, unfortunately, stupid dog.
Oh, man, that's the problem.
Yeah, I've grown an attachment to it. And I also would be crushed because my children would be devastated.
Right.
So really, you wouldn't put up a missing poster and then put like the wrong phone number?
No
maybe
reward.
I would do that move. Maybe, maybe it'll just wear off really quickly. I'd be disappointed and be like, what, good riddance.
If you're a dog person, at some point you're going to spend some time at a dog park. It's just, you have, they're all over the place. Dog park culture is thriving. And even though a lot of places that weren't dog parks, like Runyon Canyon, have somehow turned into dog parks because people just bring them there and they crap all over everything.
Well, once the smell of dog urine overpowers the park, it becomes a dog park.
Right. This is now a dog park. This used to be a parking lot, and now it's a dog park. And there's there's a few different ones I kind of go between, and sometimes you go, my reason for going is not to socialize with other humans. I don't need more human socialization. We have that. A lot of people, that's their thing. It's a lot of single people. They have their pet. They like to go out, interact with other humans. and that's their way of connecting, and then the dogs play. For me, I just go wherever my dog likes to run, or wherever my dog, doesn't feel like he's going to get mounted by a Doberman. That's where I send him to go run around for a little bit so we can get some energy out, so he doesn't tear up things at the house.
So what do you do while your dog's playing?
I'll look on my phone sometimes, and occasionally people will like to do that small talk sort of thing. Oh, what type, it's all the same 5 questions. Oh, what type of dog is it? How old is it? It's whatever. I don't really. Jake doesn't do probably dog parks because Jake doesn't ever put his dog on the ground.
She's a princess.
But most people would do that. At this dog park I go to, there's been a lot of drama lately. And the other day, there was a fight that started because what happens is some people don't really pay a lot of attention. So the dogs run off, and then eventually a dog's probably going to take a crap. And the owner should kind of have a head on a swivel so that when the dog takes a crap, even if they're doing something else or talking to someone else, they kind of know, oh, hold on, I got to go over there and pick up. Because if it's not a pickup, someone's going to step in it, and that ruins your day. Nothing worse. So dog was taking a crap, and someone is yelling, whose dog is that? Whose dog is that? No one's answering. Whose dog is that? Whose dog is that? Finally, some guy kind of says, like, what are you guys talking to me? And they're like, is that your dog? He's like, yeah. They go, oh, your dog took a big dump over there. You got to go pick it up. And the guy goes, oh, that's not my dog's dump. And the people.
How does he know that?
And great question. I don't know if you.
And also, who cares? Just pick it up.
Well, picking up another dog's dump is kind of gross.
Yeah, but
agreed.
It is. I don't know what it is. I can pick up my own dog's dump.
It's just like changing your own baby.
Right.
When you change your own baby, it's fine. No big deal. Somebody else's crap. Oh, and it's gross.
Nasty.
I could raw dog, bare hand my own dog's crap. Wouldn't be grosser than you picking up another dog. A strange dog's dump is gross.
Picking up dog crap, regardless, is gross.
Nah, you think, Allie, because you're a cat person, you think that.
I used to be a dog walker and pick up every dog's crap.
That's not your dog.
All the time. Dogs that I had living in our home, dogs that I drove in my car.
You have no love.
What was the size of the cacas? Because I think that has a huge part to do with it.
All sizes, and I would get really good at being able to pick multiple dogs' crap up in one bag. So I would take one crap, and then I would pancake it into another crap, into another crap.
Well, you're disgusting.
To save on bags, but I would also pick up rogue crap that I would see because it was a nice thing to do to keep the park looking nice.
Right, great karma, and if you're disgusting like Allie, you don't mind going around pancaking, playing Jenga with crap, then go ahead and keep doing it. But this guy...
So this guy said...
This guy said very loudly, just like Vanessa, he goes, nope, not me. And the other person says, dude, I saw your dog go.
And they know it's his dog?
It's what they claim, but once again, there's probably 50 dogs running around, and I'm sure some dogs look alike.
Yeah, but you see the same people, you know what dogs belong to which people.
This guy says it's impossible. It's not my dogs because my dog took a dump on the way to the park, and he couldn't possibly
take two dumps.
And the person's like, dude, I know what I saw. Let's not make this a big thing.
Did they start punching each other? That would have been great.
And they started getting aggressive, and I was like, is this going to escalate to the point where they are, I don't know, punching each other, or it's
at least throwing poop at each other.
At least, because I said it's such a talk about a petty thing to get mad about. But the guy. So then this guy makes this big loud announcement. He goes, "Does anyone recognize whose poop this is?" Like that, like announced it to everyone at the park. Like someone else would be like, "Wait a minute, that's Bonker's poop."
Are you still in the corner on your phone, or are you involved?
I've moved closer now because I don't want to miss a moment. Because I can see this is escalating nicely, And people are kind of now watching, and some people kind of go over there, and then there's all these conspiracy theories that are starting, and I hear someone go like, "I think that was there yesterday." And
wow, plot twist.
And then this person who originally called this guy out goes, "I know what I saw, and it was that dog." And then this guy goes, "That's not my dog. My dog's poops don't even look like that." And he goes, "Come with me," and he wanted to bring the guy to where I guess he left the bag earlier. And I go, this is so crazy at this point that this much effort and energy is going into something as simple as, you're right, anyone could have just bent down with a bag and picked it up.
Been done with it. But you know what? They should be forced to handle it like dogs. Either bite each other or hump it out.
You got to figure out one of those two ways.
Those are the two things that you're going to do. That's how they solve their problems. You either bite or you hump. and then you move on.
F this guy, and F that dog's poop. Like, literally, I used to splatter it on people's cars and stuff whenever they do stuff like that.
Well, Jesus,
because if he's instigating it that much, it's like, bro, who would care that much about another dog's poop? Like, go about your day, bro.
The people who leave poop around are people like that guy who for some reason, they're in this weird delusion that their dog doesn't do the things that it does because it's a damn dog.
So it's so funny you say that. So the theory is, from once the guy defended it and said, "Not my dog," he already went on the way here. Someone said to him, then another person came out of left field and goes, "Show us your bags." Like basically saying, if you're a responsible dog owner, where's your bags?
Yeah, do you even have bags with you?
Show us your bags. And
many people walk their dogs without even a bag.
And this guy says, I bring one bag with me, and that bag was already used. I'm not going to stand for this anymore. And he goes, "Come here, Pickles," and he got his dog, and they left the park.
Pickles.
And the dog was like, "I'm sorry, guys. This guy is so embarrassing."
He was making a bunch of pickles.
It was unbelievable drama that escalated so quickly.
And also, ridiculous move to only bring one bag. You always bring a backup bag because you never know what's going to happen. Even if your dog is 100% predictable, there's going to be a situation where the dog does two craps and you are stuck in a pickle.
Just be aware that dog park culture is crumbling before our very eyes. You talk about all these things in society going wrong. A place that used to be as pleasant as just people sniffing butts and making small talk has now turned into total chaos.
Well, in the cat world, we fight over who gets to pick up the litter.
Oh, my turn. Ooh.
Yay!
Who's the most attractive on the show? Least attractive? Who is the nicest, funniest? And now it's meanest. And I'm not looking forward to this, but, we've all got our own list that we've put together to determine who we believe is the meanest on the show. And I don't think anyone wants to be described as being mean. We'll get to that in a second. First, though, a health update, Ali. A very exciting health update on the goat line.
Well, I dropped my water ball on my toe, and now I am a sufferer of soffit. So, Klein, I want to thank you for being an advocate.
You're welcome.
Your support is really going to get me through this. Not all heroes wear capes.
That's right.
It depends on the water bottle that fell, though. Is it just a regular plastic 12-ouncer, or it's like a big, heavy Erewhon glass bottle?
Full Stanley Cup right there on the toe. That's toe shattering.
That would cripple you.
That's Sausage Toe. Welcome to the Sausage Toe community. We're happy to have you. I'm a Sausage Toe survivor and happy to do the first official 5K limp for Sausage Toe. We will have to put that together.
It'll take 7 hours.
It'll take a long ass time. So it's time now for most least.
Are you nervous? You seem nervous. Like you're going to be at the top of this
I don't think I'm going to be any. I don't think anyone would put me as the meanest because I think that.
I think you have the meanest face.
I have the meanest face.
You look mean.
My face looks mean. I got that resting monster face. But I think that the reality is, I think I've been nice to everyone here on a personal level and a professional level. I try to be, but I don't think I'm at the top of the list. Jake is Jake, you put me at the top of your list for meanest?
My neighbor finally listened to the show the other day, and the only thing she said was, "They're so mean to you."
We are
all the time.
I mean,
you bring that on yourself, Jake.
What are you talking about? No, you do not.
Everyone's mean to you.
It's funny. I went to pick up. Everyone's
at the top of my list.
This is a great.
Everyone.
This is a great example of why this is so messed up. Because the other day I went to pick Jake up at a 7-Eleven to give him a ride somewhere. I forget where we were even going.
No, we were going to Almost Acoustic.
Okay, I go to pick Jake up to give him a ride. Once again,
I had to Uber over there
to be nice. This is me being nice. I pick up Jake and give him a ride. As I'm picking Jake up, he's standing by some guy at the 7-Eleven, who I guess is a listener that he ran into there. And the guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, stop being so mean to Jake." And I go, "Mean to Jake?
I'm here to pick him up.
I'm literally here to give this guy a goddamn ride to the Forum."
Not the first time you've done that, by the way. And you buy him a pizza on his birthday every single year.
Never said thank you once. I couldn't be. I don't think
including right now. Would have been a great window.
I met the guy in the 7-Eleven. The first thing he says to me is like, "You're Jake from Klein Alley, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Klein is so mean to you."
Oh, my
That's
God.
the first thing he said.
Did you say he's about to pick me up and drive me somewhere?
I did say that, but I had to Uber to that spot because you couldn't get me.
I don't know, man. I think Klein might be mean to you, but I think Allie, for me.
Why don't you shut up, Jake?
I agree.
Yeah, she's mean. She's number 2.
I'm number 2 meanest?
Oh, wait, no, actually, she's number 3.
So,
who's number 2?
So what's your list then,
Get
Jake?
your list straight, you idiot.
Yeah, what's your list?
So lame.
Can you count to 5, you loser? Jesus. Who's number 1?
You.
Okay.
I'm the meanest.
And
no way.
Klein is not the meanest.
So false, but go ahead.
All right.
Let's hear this. Let's hear your list out.
Number 2, It's Vanessa.
When is Vanessa mean to you?
No, it's not just mean to me. She's just mean to everyone because she's so brutally honest.
Well,
but I think there's a difference.
With the truth, baby. Someone needs to hear it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, not to interrupt you, but Vanessa is number one on my list for meanest.
Really?
No question.
She's not number one on my list.
She's not?
She's not number one on my list either.
She's actually towards the bottom of my list.
Really?
Wow, interesting.
Because Vanessa does not care about feelings. And Vanessa does not take into account how anyone is doing, and she'll say the meanest thing possible, and then she'll go, okay, well, what you want from me?
Well, she will say little things like if you say you complain about something having to do with your kids, having to bring them to school, whatever, you're like, well, that's why you shouldn't have had kids.
Right.
You know, and you're like, well, she's kind of right.
I appreciate the honesty. Yeah.
Once
It's
again,
honest. It's also mean.
it is mean, it is brutal, and
I don't think the honesty is mean. It's just a matter of fact.
Yes. Vanessa,
I agree. I think there's a difference between stating the obvious and telling the truth versus being mean.
Vanessa,
She's not like going over the top, you know, kind of like Allie is towards the listeners.
You're going down, bitch.
hey, Vanessa, out of
She was
curiosity,
being a bitch.
do you have yourself? Did you put yourself at number one on the list for me?
I did put myself as number one.
Yeah.
What?
Because she knows. She knows.
I do know. I feel like sometimes I don't have patience. I literally have to do breathing exercises to relax. Sometimes I snap at Johnny, and then 2 minutes later, I'm like, Johnny, I'm sorry I snapped, but you gotta listen to me.
Right.
You also yell at the callers, I believe.
A lot of
Oh,
times.
yeah. And when I meet them in person, I'm like, I'm sorry that I was kind of rude to you. I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Well, and like
And
she will
woman
talk to
issues.
them before they go on the air, and then she'll pick them up afterward and be like, "What happened? You messed it up."
All right. So
Told you
True.
to
Yeah,
have
so-
energy
yeah,
and get
peop-
to your point.
Right. She'll yell at callers before and afterwards.
She's just hot blooded. I don't consider that mean, in my opinion.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
All
listen,
right, I'm passionate.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I still like you, Vanessa, but I think that you are the meanest, and I don't necessarily. But I have Allie at number 2 on my list.
What?
Yeah,
Because-
she mocks people. This is what she does.
Yeah, that was her making fun of a handicapped person.
Yeah, don't. It's not. Hey, look, if I'm mean funny, it's different than just mean.
You're
Making
sometimes
mean
you're
jokes.
just.
Okay.
You called us all a bunch of stupid bitches.
You guys are stupid assholes.
Right.
That's funny mean.
That's not funny.
Fun.
You get
That's
mad.
mean.
When
you
you
can
get-
feel that.
Yeah, when you get mad, you get like really mad. Like I don't really get mad. I think one time I got mad about that Friday thing, but like I rarely ever get like really mad.
You do like a little furrow of your brow, like a little angry Muppet.
Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't
That's
happen.
pretty mean, Allie.
Yeah, see?
I'm just
Mean.
stating the obvious, right, Vanessa?
I may move you to number 1, Allie. You may bump Vanessa.
So you had Vanessa and then me?
Yeah, Vanessa
the two
at 1.
women, of
Yeah,
course,
you at 2.
sexist.
Omar at 3, but only because
Women have to be real and makes me a bitch.
only because Omar plays the sounds to make us look like assholes all the time.
See, no, Omar was number 1 on my list.
But I
It was
think
my
What?
number 2.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm afraid of Omar. I'm afraid of pissing him off because I think he will unleash and get very, very pissed off. I mean, he got pissed off at the guy who sold him a rug, and he went number 1 on it.
That is true.
If he is mad at you, it is all bets are off.
Right.
Unleash the demon anger, and he is not afraid to say very mean things or lash out.
But he'll also do things
Hey, you're
like
not wrong there.
randomly. He'll be like, "Hey, Vanessa, I want to just send you $100 to get yourself some lunch because I feel
Yeah,
like
if you're struggling, like, I
overworked."
want to make sure, you're kind of like, taking
That's
care
what
of
mean
it.
people do to feel better.
No. He'll do these little things like all of a sudden he'll sometimes do this unexpected nice thing, and you go like, "Wow, I didn't see that coming." Or like when I went out with Omar to Weird Al, all of a sudden I looked up, he already paid for dinner. Like he did that move.
Okay, well, little things like that, sure, but
And he's mean, and then he makes up for it. Like one time, he offered to take me home.
that doesn't
and then
take away the
ditched me.
mean.
He ditched you.
Yeah,
But I covered your Uber.
Yeah, and that's what I said. You made up for it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel
But
like
I wasn't trying to be mean. I just needed to leave right away.
Are we all trying to be mean?
So hold on, we all have different people as meanest. Al, your meanest person is Omar.
My meanest person was Omar. My second meanest was Johnny. Because
Wow.
Johnny will
Really?
say little random things that are very mean. Like, I remember, like a random time where I was walking through the office and he was like, "Yeah, only moms wear Apple Watches, right?" And I was like,
That bothered you?
"What?"
You are a mom.
Well, yeah, but it's like condescending. It's like, yeah, old people jokes.
Yeah, but he's too dumb to be mean. Mean means like
or
on
it's like when
purpose.
Klein was out, he was like, "Anyway, this good listener came by and I just told him to go because the show's not good today." And I'm like, what?
Well, he's just...
Yeah, but he's not being mean. He's just being dumb, I think.
Yeah. I have
I know,
Johnny...
but they're just very cutting, mean things, especially from like the youngest person on the show. You just feel very insulted.
Well, it's like a child that gives brutal honesty because they don't have a filter and they don't know any different. So they're not trying to be mean. They just go up to you and say, like, are you pregnant? And you're like, no, I just look like this.
And he's like, well, that segment was cheeks.
Yeah,
and you're like, shut up.
I have Johnny as least mean. Johnny is least mean on the show because I think he's too dumb to be mean.
Me too.
And then,
he also throws pennies at cars that cut him off in traffic.
Well, that's a kind of a dick move.
He does like young bro dick stuff like that.
All right. Well, then maybe I move him up, and Jake is least mean. Oh, hold on, Johnny. Johnny, hey, you're bottom of my list, but Allie has you at tops of hers.
You know, I just heard that, and I just wanted to chime in and say when that guy came in, he actually said, "Oh yeah, the show sounds like a train wreck." It wasn't me saying when the girls were on air.
Sure, you were just passing along the information.
Yeah, I had to pass it along because I'm a...
When you said Allie was wearing an Apple Watch because that's just something moms wear, were you trying to insult her, or were you just stating a fact?
I was just stating a fact because she is a mother. And she got an Apple Watch. She got that on.
Right. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't think Johnny has any ill will, like when he does anything. I think he's all about good vibes.
I think he's silently laughing at us in the back of his mind.
No way.
Because we're all uncool.
No, they're just like circus music playing in his head at all times.
Yep.
Yeah, like a monkey grinder.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm playing Goo Goo Dolls in my head all day.
All right. Anyway, so Johnny, where did you put Johnny on your list, Vanessa?
He's last on my list.
Last on mine too.
See?
Yeah, he's last on mine
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, 3 people
Good
put him
boy.
last. That means he's the least mean on the show.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that he's up to something.
Okay. Well, that's Allie's the meanest, clearly. Johnny, who do you have?
Yeah, that's who I have on number 1.
Johnny, who's meanest on your list?
Oh, definitely the meanest person on my list is Allison Johnson for sure.
Why?
So Allie got meanest. Hold on. How many people?
I'm shocked.
How many people have Allie tops on their list?
I put her on number 1.
Omar number 1.
Yep.
And for Johnny number 1.
Yeah, she says some snide things sometimes that are kind of like, whoa, where did that come from? And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Behind the scenes or on the air?
Kind of like more like on the air. Only ever on the air. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. What's the problem? Man, I am an asshole. No.
All right.
Don't listen to her.
There it is. All right. So what have we established here on the show?
That sexism is alive and real.
Yeah. That if you...
You said the same things, everyone would think you were a saint.
All right. Let me try it. Well, I am an asshole.
Isn't he so funny?
Okay. All right. That's KROQ, your Klein Alley show. Say this lightly, but Joey Chestnut is he's a riddle wrapped in an enigma or something like that. He is amazing at what he does. This year he'll be competing for his 18th championship belt, and I know that competitive eating doesn't get the same glory as NBA basketball or World Cup soccer, but it should, because to be at the top of your game for almost 2 decades is incredible. Doesn't happen.
And no sign of slowing down. We've talked to Joey about retiring. He's just going to keep going.
Just in recent years, he's been banned. That he had to miss an event because he had that contract dispute with the Beyond Meat people. He was there. Then there was the year
with Nathan's, that it was conflicting with Nathan's.
Then at one point he got attacked by a guy in a Darth Vader mask. He had to give the guy like a chokehold while he continued eating hot dogs.
Then there was some legal stuff this year, but he's still able to compete.
Still a favorite, 96% favorite to win. He's a minus 2,500, which means you've got to risk $25 to win $1. Which is incredible. I mean, that's just how dominant he is in the sport. And yeah, we talk a lot about hot dogs on the show with Joey, but we don't mention the fact that he's still the world rib eating champion, the hard-boiled egg championship. He's eaten 141 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes.
Oh, that hurts my stomach.
Has the Twinkie championship, 121 Twinkies in 6 minutes.
Wow.
275 plant-based chicken nuggets that he threw down during a baseball game. The goal was 99, and he shattered it by eating 275. And he's got records in things like bacon, burritos, tacos, pizza, shrimp cocktail, a treat, lobster rolls, boysenberry pie, donuts, tamales, popcorn, turkey, Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. The man is a true legend in every sense of the word.
Is it Philly cheesesteak and egg rolls or Philly cheesesteak flavored egg rolls?
That's a great first question as we welcome back to KROQ the great Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut is the greatest ever. He is the joke. He is the joeyest of all time.
He is the only man to ever consume 70 hot dogs and buns here at Nathan's.
The #1 ranked eater in the world.
Joey, welcome back, buddy. How you been?
Doing pretty good.
What's going on? We were recently talking about your legal stuff this year, and you got drunk at a bar and you slapped someone. He probably had it coming. That's how I look at it.
Oh, you heard about that? Yeah. I made some poor decisions, and dude, it's I just got to do better.
We were saying on the radio that we've been drinking with you many times, and you're always so pleasant. People want to take pictures with you. They want you to hold their dog or sign their chest or whatever. You're always pleasant with everyone. So if you slap someone in the face, I know you were too drunk to remember what the guy said, but I have a feeling, and he probably had it coming, right? What did he say?
Probably like 7. I could probably do 75 hot dogs.
Yeah, you remember what set it off, or you don't remember anything about that?
Oh my God! Yeah, I lost a little time. I put myself in a bad position, and I just got to do better. I should have eaten more hot dogs.
Yeah, I know you got to balance it out. I mean, it is though. I think it's respectable, Joey, that you were happy to come clean and say, hey, and take responsibility for what you did, and you're going to be on probation. But they said there's no travel restrictions, so you are fully able to go to Coney Island and take part in the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship again. And how are you feeling? How's the training going?
Training is going well. I feel good. It's my body's a little bit older, but I'm still finding ways to keep pushing and trying to improve.
The record was set in 2021 when you ate 76. This year, I think they have you somewhere penciled in around 72 and a half hot dogs. So they will not, that's the over-under, at least right now. They still think Joey's going to put down 72 and a half, which is incredible. And at this point in the training, if you do it like the previous years, this is where you do the thing where you stretch your stomach, right, by drinking a ton of fluids. Is that right? And just try to stretch as big as possible?
I just did my last practice, and I'm recovering right now. A high fiber diet, and I'm just trying to get back to normal weight. And then I'll go to my drinking water on an empty stomach, and it's just I'm going to go in. It's only it's coming up. It's on Saturday, so I'm going to be loose and empty by then.
You know, similar to when Albert Einstein died, they studied his brain. Would you be opposed to scientists studying your stomach after you pass, just to get more information about how you were able to physically do this?
I think they should study my brain also. Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
I think the brain is the first place to go.
Yeah, they can study everything. Once I'm gone, have your way with it.
When you hear sometimes around this time of year, especially with so many delicious backyard barbecue foods, and you hear some people say, particularly women, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. As a man who eats 71 hot dogs, no problem, in one sitting, what do you think about the people that have that theory about eating?
I think, dude, it's. Oh, I feel bad for people who are afraid to eat. At any time, when they're counting calories so much that they can't have a good time. But everybody has different eating habits, and I don't hold back once I go to town.
This year at the Ozempic hot dog eating competition, Allie, the over-under is set at a third of a hot dog.
I know. I wonder how much Joey would be able to eat if he was on Ozempic.
I think he could out-eat it. I feel
he could probably do still 50.
Yeah,
my willpower would overpower.
I think so.
I think you'd be able to.
Yeah, and you go into some zone. It's really interesting to watch you because you say that the morning of, you wake up. Sometimes you don't sleep good the night before. You wake up. I think do you still have a coffee the morning of the event or no?
Yeah, morning of, I'm all on just coffee. I'm on caffeine.
So yes, coffee, and you try to take a dump before you go to eat, right?
Oh yeah, nice growler.
Right, he's got to get that growler out before he goes there. And then what if those things all happen and the weather's not too hot? Then you
it's
feel
supposed to be hot though.
Yeah, and that's the one thing in the past you've said that's the one thing that can slow you down a little bit is the heat is what makes it hard once you get to the 60s and 70s hot dogs.
Yeah, you mentioned Vegas already has the over-under at 72, and I think they know that the weather's going to be 86 and humid as heck. The humidity is weird because it's uncomfortable, but at least the buns don't turn stale. So it's going to be. It could be a weird. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not counting out. we'll see. I still want to get close to a record.
Now, after the hot dog eating championship last year, when we came back on the air, I attempted to eat 6 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
The reason she picked that number is because I think the last place finisher in the women couldn't do 6, and Allie said that's so pathetic that she was.
Well,
representing
I just
women.
wondered if somebody with no training could eat 6 hot dogs in one sitting. And I will say, I think I had it. I forget. Oh, I was eating Pink's hot dogs. They had a real snap to them, and I think it made it more difficult. But at one point, Joey, I just didn't have any more room. Everything was just building up to the point where I had a hot dog just stuck in my esophagus, and there was nowhere else for it to go. So how do you have that much room? How is everything just going all the way down to your stomach? How does your stomach even have room for that many hot dogs?
Well, it's like anything, practice. You know, like the first person who ran a marathon died. It's
right.
So now anybody can run a marathon if they practice enough. And it's like now that you're pregnant, you're going to be eating for 2. So
right.
A lot of it's like mentally like convincing yourself there's a reason. So I think you should do it again. You should just like. I think now that
Joey, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Allie, you should do it again because this year you have help, Allie. You have 2 people in there to help eat all the hot dogs. You and the baby.
And I can't remember last time. Did I?
You
I
threw
think
up
I
in
did.
a bucket.
I did throw up. I did throw up a couple of times.
And during the big event, Joey, if you throw up, you are disqualified. This is what a lot of people don't realize. They think any amateur that thinks they can get in there and start eating, you start eating at the big league level. If you throw up, you are immediately DQ'd, right?
You can't throw up, but you can wear a diaper. It's you do whatever.
Did you learn that the hard way?
That's good to know. Did they change that rule over the years, or has that always been there?
No, I've never had an accident, but there are times where like my people are like, oh, are you getting sick afterwards? Like, no, my things are pushing out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really remarkable. The one year that Joey fumbled, and I'm a historian on competitive eating, but the one year was the one year that he got in a relationship, and he got he proposed to his girlfriend, and then the whole thing fell apart. And I said, Joey, you got to get out of this relationship and focus on eting. This is going nowhere fast. Yeah. And he finally listened to me.
Bringing this up.
You're right.
That was a rough year.
That was a rough year for you.
The broken heart hurt me more than any kind of probation.
Every year we try to say to you, pick a hot dog and let's come up with some sort of a signal that you can flash to the camera. I know you're in the middle of more important things, but everyone's going to be gathering around with the family. It's one of the greatest traditions this country has, is watching Joey shovel hot dogs into his mouth on 4th of July weekend on a Saturday now. Which you want to do after the 69th hot dogs? I'm sure you'll get to at least 69. Maybe that's when you stop and you slap the hot dogs on the side of your face.
Oh, a little hot dog slap. You know, I think number 7 after 69. I'm gonna hit 70. Give it a little slap and smile.
Okay, all right. If you slap the hot dog in your face,
let's get another thing we're going to look out for and not see.
Yeah, we're going to see it. Joey doesn't let us
Klein
down.
asks every year, "Can you please do this? Can you please do that?" And
Joey
he goes,
He looks like he's in coma. At that point, he's like comatose. I feel bad. I always think
he's in such a zone.
I go, guys, if Joey eats 2 more hot dogs, he's going to wink at the camera. I gather everyone around and then just look at Joey, and he's like.
Do you even know how many hot dogs you're eating while you're eating them? You're not keeping count yourself, are you?
Yeah, I am keeping count.
Whoa.
I wish I wasn't. It was like in my last practice, when I got to 70, I like smiled in my head. I was like, oh yeah. But then I ended up slowing down. So I need to stay calm and not worry about numbers too much. Just stay in that rhythm.
Just keep eating.
Joey is the odds-on favorite. Obviously, it's happening this Saturday. It's on. I think they still have it on ESPN2. Although I don't know why this is on.
No. I think it's everywhere now.
Yeah, it should be on every major. It should be on every single major network. This is like when the president does a State of the Union. They should just interrupt everything to put Joey on so we can celebrate your glory. He is the #1 ranked competitive eater. Before we say goodbye to you and wish you nothing but the best this Saturday, it's time for not one but 2 epic questions with Joey Jaws Chestnut. Here we go.
Two epic questions.
Epic question number 1 for the world's ranked competitive eater, Joey Chestnut. Allie?
Joey, you've eaten a lot of food in your day, and you also know how to put down some drinks. What is the best drunk meal?
Oh, the best. Wow. Taco Bell.
Wow. Classic.
You can get so much Taco Bell for your $1, and it tastes delicious when you're a little lit.
How much Taco Bell do you put down after a night of drinking, Joey?
I've broken the $100 mark a couple times.
Wow. That's so
amazing.
much. You buy a franchise for that, I feel like.
I think that's everything on the menu.
Question number 2, Joey. You are a great eater in the world of food, but do the ladies say that you are a great eater downstairs?
Oh,
I'm with one woman. Yeah, my girl. I haven't had any complaints. I usually don't stop eating until the job's done.
All right, there you have it. This is why he's a true American
a
hero.
little wink and a slap.
Yeah, that's right.
That's nice.
Someone stand behind you and count how many minutes it's been.
There's a guy holding a big,
Holding up the signs.
big red sign.
Guys, there's no finer American on the planet than Joey Jaws Chestnut, and everyone loves to tear down a legend. And this is kind of his return to glory. He was torn down. He paid the price.
Every true athlete has their ups
They
and
got to
downs.
have your ups and downs, and people have to remember you're human, just like the rest of us.
Yes.
So maybe you slapped a guy at a bar and didn't remember when the cops came and asked you about it. Okay, who hasn't done that? But Joey's going to get back on that horse, and then he's going to eat that goddamn horse. And that's what we love about you, Joey Chestnut. Thank you for spending some time with us on KROQ, and we can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Hey, thank you so much. Good talking to you guys.
Always good to talk to you. That's Joey Jaws Chestnut. He's a legend, Allie.
Probably the biggest legend to come out of San Jose. Take that, Tech.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. Well, there you have it. I'm excited now. I didn't realize how excited I was for this thing until talking to Joey. Now I got goosebumps.
I can see your hairs standing up.
Man, this is exciting. What a legend. KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Got to respect the elderly. A lot of cultures respect the elderly, not so much here in America. We just put them in a home and we say, remember us in your will, but not here at KROQ. We do respect the elderly, and that's why whenever they go turn 106, 107, whatever, they knock at the door and they say, give us your secret, Gramps. And usually it's not a Gramps because the men die off sooner.
Usually a lady.
Usually a lady. Today we actually have a man, 104-year-old man, maybe the oldest man who's ever lived, and he's going to share with us his secret to living forever, and you're going to want to hear it, so here we go.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid. They call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right.
Let's live forever with Sweet Dibbit.
Sweet Dibbit.
Time for some old people secrets.
All right, so here we go. Let's meet this guy. This may be your favorite old people secret ever. Listen closely if you too would like the gift of eternal life.
Mr. Bill!
Oh.
How are you? My name is Nate.
Now,
And I'm younger than you.
That's not the old person. That's the reporter. But he's got that condescending reporter voice where they speak to the old people like they are 3 years old.
And they're
right?
shouting.
Right.
And they say Mr. his first name.
Yeah.
How are you? My name is Nate, and I work for East Idaho News.
Let me tell you when you know you've made it. When a guy shows up at your door and says, my name is Nate and I work for East Idaho News.
You go, I wish I didn't make it to 104.
Right.
This guy is now new to the people knocking at your door and asking your secret.
Right.
This guy's just getting a taste of that.
Sure.
And we do a segment called Feel Good Friday where we surprise people in the community like you who do good things. And I understand you're 104.
So it's off to
He's
a great
so
start.
pissed.
Yeah, and the Feel Good Friday segment is...
And I understand you're 104.
That's true.
How was your birthday?
Fine. And your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Did he just tell Nate happy birthday?
I think he wished Nate a happy... I think he thought Nate was saying it was his birthday.
I think he says that to everybody.
There's just a lot of
Happy
confusion.
birthday.
A lot of confusion.
Your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Love this.
You have had quite a life. You served in World War II?
I did.
And I understand you have 7 kids?
Yes, sir.
And you were in the same room as Hitler, from what I've heard.
And I wasn't.
So...
Why would you bring that up? Especially if you're not getting anything from this man. Like, you've talked to him for now a minute.
Right.
He's barely said more than one word to you.
Also, you would think if you're the news guy, you combine the World War II and the Hitler stuff. You don't jump in, throw his kids in the
back
mix.
to the kids.
Yeah. You don't go, hey, I heard you're World War II, yeah? You got a bunch of kids and grandkids, yeah?
Hey, when you're the host of Feel Good Fridays, you ask the questions in your own damn order.
And you know...
Feel Good Fridays. Let's ask a question about the worst day of your life.
It's our
the
new
guy is
segment.
horrible at Feel Good Fridays.
Pure Fridays is what we're doing now, is we ask you questions about Hitler.
And I understand you have 7 kids?
Yes, sir.
and you were in the same room as Hitler, from what I've heard.
Do you see that one coming? I mean, what a jump!
Have you heard? Who did you hear that from?
It'd be great if, like,
rumor mill.
right before the interview starts, someone's just messing with this reporter. He's like, "By the way, ask him about Hitler."
He knew Hitler.
Make sure to bring it up.
We're gonna have with Nate.
And I wouldn't think about that.
You don't want to think about it, but
I don't remember that.
you're probably one of the few people on Earth still around that had that experience.
Let's just up that feel-good music in the background and kind of cancel out all the Hitler questions.
A little more on the acoustic guitar, please. I want to make this feel happy.
And he said, I don't want to think about it. And he's like, you don't, but you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm going to make you think about
That's how we
it.
feel good right here.
And of course, he's one of the only few people that's been in the room with Hitler who's still alive, because Hitler killed all the other ones.
Yes.
Still around that had that experience.
Maybe the experience started with them, but it's been past for a while. That's it.
Right.
Once again,
I don't know what's worse, him not talking or him talking.
This
He's
is
like, oh, God.
the old people's secret that we bring to you this week. A man who's historically done a lot of stuff, and he's 104, and we're about to find out what his secret is if you two want to live forever, and have a uncomfortable question asked by a local Iowa reporter.
Well, what's the secret to living 104 years?
All right. Place your bets. What is his secret to living 104 years?
Yikes.
Allie, we're giving
Well,
a
we
lot.
don't know what side he fought for.
No, that's a good point. We don't know.
The secret could be different.
It could be very different.
Okay.
Stolen art and gold. They don't know what the secret is.
I'm going to say that he's just going to, you know what? I bet he plays bingo.
Bingo.
He's a bingo man.
People love the adrenaline rush of bingo. Jake the Nerd, what's his secret?
He's going to say, it's Idaho News. Happy birthday.
Idaho
Okay.
News.
Idaho News, happy birthday. Great guess. You know what? Jake's a front runner in this one.
That's true.
Vanessa, what do you think he's going to say?
Lots of babies.
Ooh.
What did she say?
Lots of babies.
Lots of babies. All right.
What did she say?
I need translation.
I speak
for her.
Vanessa now because of my Duolingo.
Oh, fair enough. Allie's learning how to speak Vanessa. The whole reason she's taking this class. Let's find out.
What's the secret to living 104 years?
Keep smiling, I guess.
What if he just
Keep
goes
smiling?
shoots Nate in the face?
There's my secret. Reporter blood.
Keep smiling, I guess.
Keep smiling? That's it. I hear that you love ice cream.
See, this guy was not...
You guys said ice cream.
He didn't say ice cream. Just keep going.
Yeah, the guy was all ready to go. Don't worry, his secret's going to be ice cream. We've rehearsed this. So he's all ready, and the guy's like, keep smiling. He's like, damn it!
Oh.
Why'd I bring this ice cream?
Oh,
I hear that you love ice cream. Baskin Robbins.
I just said smile. Did you not
this
hear
person
me?
that's telling him about it.
You got it. Listen, if I know one thing
He
about...
loves Hitler and ice cream. Go.
Let me tell you something about Mr. Bill. Big fan of Hitler and Rocky Road.
Yeah,
Get in
fine.
there
Knock on
and
the
crush
door.
this interview. There's definitely hazing this reporter, right?
Totally.
It's like a first guy's first day on the job.
Yes.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Just stop asking him questions.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Leave me
anything.
alone, Nate.
Ice cream, ice cream.
Ice cream's ice cream?
Whatever they make it with.
Whatever they make it.
Their ice cream's a little bit doctored up with stuff, you know?
Right.
Man.
Well, we wanted to bring you a $100 gift card to Baskin Robbins.
That's great.
All right, there you have it. Old people's secret number. Who to keep track?
Man, I bet he can gum the crap out of some ice cream, too. He'll love that.
Ice cream and keeping your smile going, and there you have it. Think about it. Your favorite swear word, the one that we can't say probably on KROQ, wish we could, and then the first time you ever did it. I remember the first time I put my middle finger up. I remember that being a real problem in my house.
Who did you do it to? Or did you just put it up?
I think I probably just did it to one of my sisters, and I remember my dad was not happy. He's like, never again unless you're in traffic.
Oh, nice.
No, he said no. He's like, you better not. I better not see that again, or I'll cut that finger off, or something like that.
I think it's funny that, so we told our parents and stuff, oh, you know, Wesley swore and this is the word he used, and all of them were pretty supportive. And
Supportive of the
especially my
word?
father-in-law said the word is actually okay to use in certain contexts. And I was like, I don't think
every
so.
word I think is okay to use in certain contexts. I mean, right? Even the worst words.
I gotta get some words that aren't.
I don't know. I feel
But
like
how old is Wesley?
4.
He doesn't understand the context of it, though, does he?
just
Okay,
turned
okay,
4.
okay.
Just turned 4. I want to place your bets on what? I mean, I assume. What word would you say you use the most in your house? Like, what is your favorite?
We are pretty good about not swearing in our house. At
you
least
say
I
F
think.
a lot on the podcast, on the Showtime podcast. You say
yeah.
you say F word a lot.
Yeah, but when my kid is around, I'm pretty good at filtering that out. But when my friends come over, it's F this, F that, S word, just everything.
Yeah.
And I don't really know how much of it he's picking up, but I am being blamed for him using this word.
It's funny because the F word rhymes with truck, and truck I think is a big word. So I think it's a slight variation, but easy for a kid to say.
You say truck is a big word?
No, truck is not.
Okay, and spell it, Vanessa.
Truck is not a big word as far as like a hard word to say, but I'm saying as far as kids use truck a lot. It's one of their big words.
It is one of their big words. And when he first started saying truck, it sounded like the F word.
Right.
Because he couldn't do the truh part for a long time.
I'm going to guess. I know it's the obvious guess, but I think I'm just going to go with the F word. I mean, it's the funniest one.
It's the funnest one to say.
The funnest
too.
one, and it can mean.
I mean, that's the one that your kids like to say, right, Klein?
They love that one. That's right.
Shut up! God damn it!
Yeah.
I want to go. He's
Right.
stupid.
Yeah. Do that again, you'll be in big trouble.
Stupid man.
You're going to listen. Do not curse. It's not okay.
I'll kiss you, bro. Oh yeah, then we could party and we could look at each other's V words.
I don't like this. That's how parenting goes in my house.
Look, I love that all of the swear words were said except for vagina.
Right.
We have to say V word.
Right. They use all the words.
God, it's like an episode of Maury.
It really is. That's every dinner at my house.
What was the first word that they used? Do you remember? Or do they all kind of blend together? Because I feel like this is such a rite of passage for every parent and every kid. Every kid remembers their first swear word.
I think it was the F word. It's had to have been.
Yeah.
And I had
They
to
just
have been
went right to the goods.
It had to have been because I think of all the times where they were in their car seats in the back seat and some guy would cut me off or someone
Yeah.
would do something in traffic.
I
and
say
I'm
damn
like,
it a lot. That's probably
I'm
the
like,
one
you-
that I let slip
I'm
on
like,
the road.
F you, like, I just feel like I say that and then they probably just pick up on it. So that's on me. I'll take the heat on that one. But clearly you heard the proof right there in what Omar played.
Yeah, penis F.
So, yeah. So I think that was...
They're very creative, by the way. Kudos to them.
I like mixing and matching.
Yeah, they're
Well,
like wordsmiths.
I also thought maybe the first swear word that he would use would be the P word because there's plenty of them in the house. I've got 3 pussycats.
Oh, right, puss.
I've got, yeah.
I have a guess. Is it Dick?
No, it's not Dick. That is nowhere to be found.
Jake, do you have a guess?
Yeah,
He's-
God damn it.
God damn it is one I say often if I trip or I drop something.
Right.
Like if something goes wrong, that's the one that's just automatic, especially when driving and things like that. So I would have thought that would be the first one or the S word.
Vanessa, any guesses? This is Allie's young son, a big rite of passage, said his first dirty word.
The B word.
Which one?
The B-O-O-B.
Booby kid.
Say that word?
You could say boobs. You think his first word is boobs?
And I know that's not a bad word, but maybe for a little kid. And there's a
Like
bunch
you?
of boobs over there.
Right. That's funny.
There's a bunch of boobs over there.
There are a lot of boobs over
That's
there.
just Boob City.
Boob City at Allie's house. All right, Johnny, got a guess?
Yeah, I think it's the S word.
Yeah.
When we say when we all drop something.
Yep.
That is true.
Stupid?
No. I think that the reality is that is probably the go-to. When you drop something, you burn your... It's a lot. The S word, I think, is the number one thing that people probably say.
Yeah.
Shit.
But it is a word that we have said on the air recently.
Recently?
And you didn't dump out of it because technically we don't have to.
I don't know.
And now Katie's blaming me and saying she can't have the show on in the house anymore or in the car.
Oh, she's blaming you, saying that he heard this word on our show.
From me.
And now he's saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Let's see if any of us are right. Oh,
Sounds like
boy.
the F word.
Oh,
He
boy.
mixed them all together.
Where did you hear that word?
At school.
Who said that?
No one said it.
At school, he
Yeah,
said?
not
You
a
heard
narc,
it?
though.
I know
You
he's
didn't-
not an narc. He's like, no one said it.
Yeah,
I
like that.
said it.
Yeah, because bitches get stitches. He knows, right?
Bitch.
Where did you hear that word?
At school.
Who said that?
No one just said it.
He's like, no, stop hassling me, bitch.
Yeah. Excellent delivery.
Yeah, really a strong delivery, right?
And this was as he...
Yeah,
this was as he woke up and was headed down the stairs. So he's still in his pajamas, dragging his blankie down the stairs, going, bitch.
Don't you have audio, Omar, of Allie's wife calling her a prissy little bitch?
Yeah, I do.
Because I would argue that maybe...
Oh, my kid was probably sitting right next to her.
She's probably the culprit of this. I mean, this is all audio from our show when she got mad at you, and she called, and she, I believe, called you that.
You're being a little prissy bitch.
Yeah, right.
So there you go.
You know, maybe we are using that word around the house.
Runs in the family, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
And there are a lot of boobs and a lot of bitches in my house.
Unbelievable. What a milestone moment.
Bitches.
Well, congratulations.
I guess we do say it a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, Omar can play a lot of clips of your whole family saying bitch.
Bitch. Where did you hear that word?
Everywhere, apparently.
Every second of my life.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ.
Right now, Allie's dealing with lesbian trauma. The
I
best
don't
type.
know what I'm dealing with.
It sounds like lesbian drama or mind tricks. She's doing that Jedi mind trick stuff again on you.
So I got a text from my wife yesterday, probably around this time, maybe an hour later, saying, is it okay if we take some time to talk tonight?
Oh, boy.
Never good, right?
Never good. Is it okay? She's pre-planning a talk for later?
Any pre-planned talk is not going to be a fun talk. The fact that you have to set time aside to talk, everyone knows that when you're, two parents get kids, most of the talk is just in passing. Yeah. Okay.
Jake knows the talk, and it always ends with "you done, son." Right?
Jake, you've gotten a lot of "Hey, can we talk?" messages. If I can find the exact exchange. Hold on, because it is about the tone here.
Yeah, I started packing right away.
Can we talk? Jake just grabs his big IKEA bag and starts loading it up with his tool shirts. Yeah, I'll be ready for that talk. Let me just load some things in this bag.
All right, so
Can we talk? Wait, how did she say it exactly? Because that matters.
Let me find the exact thing.
Can we talk later, or can we put some... Let's have a talk? Want to talk later?
I can't see. I can't. There's so many messages. She texts me so much. Hold on a second.
You sound like you're so in love.
It's just it's so many text messages.
Oh, she texts me so much.
I can't find it. It's in a sea of text messages. But she said I want to do stories together with Wesley tonight, and I'm hoping we can have time to talk. I talked to another friend this morning, and I want to talk to you about it. And I also got some clarity on other stuff that I want to share.
Oh, cheating again.
Huh.
And I said, sure, that sounds great.
What would a normal night be? Like, would you not be, on a normal night, would you not be talking? Like, would there not?
No, not really.
Really?
On an ideal night, no talking.
Well,
usually, like now my kid is going to bed a later time, and then I am basically just going into finishing cleaning up dinner. Maybe we have 10 minutes to watch something or talk. Yeah, we don't really have much time during the week at all to talk. So that's why there's so many text messages, because even when I get home, she's starting work. We probably have maybe a minute or two to catch up on something before she has to start her next client or whatever. So I get our kid to bed earlier than normal. It all works out. I come down at like 8 o'clock and I'm like, all right.
Are you dreading it? Like, are you thinking to yourself all day, what could it be?
Yes. I'm wondering what. And then she's also being extra affectionate and giving me like hi and touching me and giving me kisses and stuff. And I'm like, what are you kissing me for? What's going on here?
She screwed up bad.
But she said, and I did say,
right.
what is it about? And she said, it's good. It's good stuff. And I'm like, why do we need to set time aside to talk about good stuff? Can't you just send me a
she got it good.
Wait, so she teased it ahead by saying, I need to talk to you. We need to have a talk. We need time to talk, which is like, that's not like a passing talk. That's like a sit down, eye contact sort of talk.
That's like 20 minutes to question mark. You don't know how long it's going to take, the talking.
But then she prefaced it by saying, don't worry, it's good.
She said it's good.
Good for her? Good for you? It may not be good for both.
Yeah. She said it. Okay, so anyway, last night I come downstairs. I'm done. I'm like, okay,
Talk time.
Ready to talk. Ready to talk. I sit on the couch, and she goes, I'm too tired. And I was like, too tired to talk? And she was like, yeah, we'll just talk tomorrow. I was like, whoa. I have been waiting all day for the talk, and I've been wondering what the talk is about. And now you're blue balling me on the talk? And she goes, well, it's okay. We'll talk tomorrow. I'm like, well, can you give me a hint, a ballpark? You said it was good. She goes, it is good. I go, okay. Look, she would not do that because she's got it good.
She's got it good.
Yeah, it would make her life a lot worse if she were to leave the relationship.
So you feel that for her,
I think I'm safe.
You think you're safe.
Yeah, but then I was like, all right, well, I guess you want to just watch a show. So we had.
But who wants to wait to break good news? Nobody.
Exactly. Omar, why are we waiting?
It's instant gratification. You want to tell.
Right.
Just say things are going great. I've realized something.
You hold good news, it can slowly transform from good news to not such good news. You got to get it out while the news is good.
Exactly. It can be canceled out by not good news things. So you got to relish in the good news moments. And
It's just some sort of tactic.
Oh, yeah, she's doing it again.
Dude, I was
doing
explaining this earlier, and then Johnny or Jake, I forget who, said, you got to look at the concert calendar. See if there's any concerts coming up that she wants to go to because she's buttering you up for something. And I was like, damn, that could be. But then when we sat and watched a show, she was, again, extra affectionate. She was putting her arms around me and, like, stroking my leg.
She was too tired to talk. But then you sat there on the couch and watched a show together for how long?
Half hour.
That's
the talking time.
That's talk time.
Exactly. But I didn't want to push it because I kept going, can you give me anything? Give me a nugget of something. And
there
she just said,
she's working you.
We'll talk tomorrow, and gave me this little like sneer and put her blanket over her lap like, I've got the upper hand.
You should do something to her too. Like, I got good news too.
Tell her
tell her.
Tell her you want to talk.
You gotta talk to her.
And then reveal that there's no good news with me at all.
I got no news, nothing. Hit her back.
Like crap.
Hit her back on top. Double down on the talk.
Well, now overnight, I woke up this morning and they were both up because they'd been up all night. The kid has a fever. There's a whole sickness beginning.
Oh, that is
so
good
now
news.
I know that there's not going to be any time to talk tonight because it's just going to be all recovering from this. So now I'm going to have to wait days for this good talk.
God, I place your bets on what this could be. I don't know, but I don't think it's good for you. It's good for her.
I think that she wouldn't say it's good unless it was good for me.
I don't think you know her at all.
Look, I don't think that she would share something and say it's good when it wasn't good.
I think she's going to convince you that it's good for you.
Right.
That's probably true, Jake.
Yeah. We got to take a break.
Well, cast your votes.
All right. Well, I guess we'll...
You want to place bets?
To be continued whenever we find out what the talk is.
I'm intrigued, right?
I'm very intrigued. I don't know why she can't even give you...
and why is she touching me all the time?
That part's weird.
Drunk.
It's like she would share, I'm pregnant, but that's impossible.
Right, because you would know.
Yeah,
it's not impossible.
That's the only thing that
I wonder, maybe she's thinking about, carrying the kid.
You could live inside of this womb.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I mean, that would be wonderful.
But
that would be a...
But you think she would do that as, like, this is how she would bring that to you? Like, in a let's sit down and talk, it's good?
No, because just a few days ago, she was like, now that the estrogen has left my system, I'm back to no. I don't want to do that.
Right.
So it would be a weird flip for that to happen. But she said she talked to a friend.
Right.
The friend has no children, has made the decision to have no children.
Was the friend a man or a woman?
Woman.
Oh, I was going to say maybe the friend impregnated her old school. Natural.
I don't know. I guess she could have slept with her husband.
No guesses, I guess, but we will keep you posted when Allie officially has the talk.
626, she's getting a BBL.
Oh, that's worthy of a sit-down talk. Well, she can still sit down, for sure.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
Welcome to the first Petty Claims Court of 2026. In a moment, you will have to decide which one of these people is right, which one of them is wrong, and you will help determine perhaps if this relationship stays together or breaks up forever. The gavel is in the KROQ studios, which means we can start judging other people's relationships, because that's way more fun than trying to fix your own.
Oh, yeah, and we're not going to fix our own.
No,
we know this.
unfixable. Let me just say some of the suggestions we received, people that reached out that wanted to bring their cases to Petty Claims Court today, included someone who's not happy their partner goes to the bathroom with the door open, someone who is upset with their partner because they put on TV shows, but then they're looking at their phone the entire time instead of watching the show they put on.
That is a very common problem in relationships now.
My boyfriend has no concept of time management. It drives me nuts. That's one as well. Stuffs wrappers into his shoes instead of the trash.
What?
And this person just wanted to let us know Klein's nostrils are growing faster than inflation, which is not really something that petty claims court can handle right now.
Inhalation is way.
But thank you for that statement. But we are going to meet a couple, Josh and Vernice, and they have been married since 2022, and they're dealing with something right now that may seem petty, but if it's not resolved currently on the airwaves of KROQ, it could potentially erode their entire relationship. Welcome to Petty Claims Court.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to small claims court. But what about stuff that's too small for small claims court? This is Petty Claims Court.
All right, the wife has put in the claim, so let's figure out what's going on. And then in a moment, we'll ask you to vote on the text line, 800-520-1067. You'll need that. We'll give you a reminder, but you will determine who wins this case. Hey, Vernice, welcome to KROQ.
Hi.
You have been with your husband for, 3 years now? 4 years?
Yeah, well, married, yes. So
married. And then how long? How long did you date before then?
About since 2019, so 6 years total.
Okay, 6 years. What's the itch you have usually in marriage? Seven-year itch. You're right around that time for 7-year itch. Petty things start to become big issues. All right, what's going on?
So he doesn't let me use his chapstick for some reason. He thinks it's gross.
What? What is the point?
Yeah.
You're both kissing each other. You're both putting your lips together. What difference does it make if you're using each other's chapstick?
That's what I'm saying. Explain that.
So he has chapstick. You can't find yours. You'll grab his, try to use it, and then he'll say, whoa, no, that's disgusting.
Yeah, he'll be like, you can keep it now, kind of thing.
Have you offered to maybe just use your finger and then use that to apply on your lips?
That's so much grosser.
Yeah. No.
You know,
he puts chapstick on his, so he's offered to put chapstick on his lips and then kiss me so it can transfer.
You know what?
That's
it's
the
weird.
same thing.
No, it's not. Let me get the husband on, because it's weird to say this. I kind of understand where he's coming from. I know, Allie, you're a terrible judge here because you share a toothbrush with your wife.
I've shared gum.
Right. It's disgusting. You are next level.
Saves on gum.
And I know that people make the argument, and there is something.
You're putting your lips together.
No, I kind of am with this guy. Hey, Josh, you've been accused by your wife of being selfish when it comes to sharing chapstick because you find it gross that the woman you kiss is trying to use your chapstick, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And has this always been this way, like even when you guys were dating, or has it gotten grosser over the years, or you were never a fan of this?
No, just never a fan of it. And I just want to throw out that the whole put it on and then give a kiss thing, that was definitely an olive branch that she put out, not me.
That was her suggestion.
That makes way more sense.
Those are the words of a desperate woman with chapped lips who just wants to.
Right.
I think it's more of a medical thing. I mean, not like a medical thing, but like
hygiene. It's a hygiene.
But hold on a minute. What exactly would happen?
It's very intimate, Allie. It's an intimate thing.
Yeah, you're with an intimate partner. You're touching each other's genitals.
Let me ask you.
You're sucking on each other. You're kissing each other's faces. What is the worst case scenario?
Objection. We don't know if they're touching each other's genitals. Are you touching each other's genitals, Vernice?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Not at the moment.
Not currently, so sustained.
But is there some kind of a condition? Like, what are you worried about exactly?
I mean, to me, it's like you're putting it on because, like, I'm not putting it on for vanity. I'm putting it on because my lips hurt, and it's like it's like sharing. If your lips, like, you're saying you kiss someone and like, oh, you're being intimate with someone, but like, if that person had like a huge canker sore on the lip, are you going to go kiss them at that moment?
I have herpes.
Don't listen to her.
Let me ask you a question, Josh. Do you guys, what's your general feeling on sharing drinks? Would you share a beverage with your wife?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a lollipop, and I say, "You want some?" and he'll take it.
What?
Oh my God!
What? So that's completely different. That's even more intimate.
She will be eating a lollipop, and you will say, "Let me get in on that," and you will pick up where she left off on her sucked lollipop.
Don't lie.
You know what? Can I plead the fifth in the court?
You can.
I guess you can plead whatever you want. It's not a real court.
Yeah, this is all just nonsense anyway.
But why does that not bother you, but sharing chapstick does?
Because I feel like, again, it's just like it's the hygiene thing of it. Like a lollipop isn't something you're putting on to be medicated.
What type of chapstick is this? Is this just general, run-of-the-mill?
Chapstick brand?
Like or you keep saying it's medical. I mean,
it's an expensive one.
It's the Burt's Bees.
The Burt's Bees
Burt's
one.
Bees is high-end.
High-end. So the part of this is that you don't want to waste your good top-shelf chapstick on your wife. That's kind of where you're getting at?
Yeah, I guess you can see it that way.
But are there other things that you do share besides lollipops? Like, what else do you guys share?
Food.
I mean, we have a kid together.
So you'll eat off of each other's forks and stuff and plates and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's not that much, like, mouth contact when you're using a fork.
Yeah, he makes a good point there. I will accept that. That's a good statement. Well, if you're just joining us,
no, you're putting your mouth on the fork.
It's not really. I mean, not if you. I don't know how you deep throat your pasta, Allie, but
he does use. If I need a spoon, he does use his. He'll say it's dirty, and then he, instead of cleaning it with the napkin, he'll just suck it on his mouth and then hand it.
That's self-cleaning.
If you're just joining us, Josh is being accused by his wife. They've been together for almost 7 years, married for 3 of those years, and he refuses to share his chapstick with her because he finds it gross. But we did learn the bombshell that he will lick her lollipop, and that's not a euphemism, as she's eating lollipops.
Yeah, and they'll share silverware and plates. And like, if you are, Klein, if you and your wife are at dinner and she's like, I want to try some of your food, do you do the thing where you get a fork full on your fork and then put it in her mouth? Or is she getting her own plate, her own fork?
Neither one would bother me, but I do agree, and this is going to be weird, if she is drinking like a Coke Zero or whatever, she's like, and then I want a sip of it, I don't want to drink out of the bottle that she's been drinking out because it's coated in lip gloss.
Oh, well, I guess for that reason, you just don't want to get lip gloss and crap all over your face.
Right, yeah. But
it's not a germ thing.
Not
it's
a
just
germ thing, unless also, I mean, the other thing to think about now, especially with everyone being sick, everyone's got a cold, everyone's got you're doubling your chances. Yes, you do sleep next to this person in bed, you have sex with this person, but you are kind of doubling your chances of getting whatever they have.
Well, we did learn that you guys don't kiss when you have sex, so.
No kissing. It's a no kissing zone. So, this is interesting, and I can't wait to find out how the jury feels. In a moment, they'll vote. Jess, you've got some questions. Go ahead. What's up?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he's attracted to his wife, or like if if Adam Driver wanted to borrow his chapstick, would he let Adam Driver borrow his?
All right. If a man that you were attracted to wanted to borrow your chapstick, would you share? Josh?
If a man I was attracted to wanted to share my chapstick,
yes.
I can't say I would.
So is there anyone that you would be okay sharing your chapstick with?
Preferably no.
Okay.
What about your child?
Still preferably no. I feel like it's a sharing. Like chapstick is so cheap, you could just get everyone their own chapstick.
Right. The issue with chapstick is that you
chapstick money.
You rarely
just
have it.
Throwing
it's one
chapstick
of
by you.
Chapstick is one of those things like a yawn. When you see someone else do it, you feel like you instantly have to do it. Like you know what I mean. Like I go through months of my life, years maybe, without ever putting a little chapstick on. But if I see someone chapping up, I'm like, I got to get some chapstick.
But also, I think it's a conspiracy where the more chapstick you use, the more chapstick you need.
Probably.
And but this just happened on our vacation where I forgot or lost my chapstick, and we had to share the entire time. I did not think twice about it.
All right, 10 seconds closing arguments, then the jury will vote. Once again, you're either voting for Josh. He is the husband who's been accused of not sharing his chapstick with his wife. His wife says this is crazy. They share lollipops, they share forks, they share serving utensils. This is where he draws the line and thinks it's gross. One of them will be right and one of them will be wrong, and it will be the first 100 votes at 800-520-1067 to determine who wins and loses this petty claims court. Since you have been brought on trial, Josh, you get the first 10 seconds of closing arguments. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
I just want to say I think it's I don't want to say it's a hygiene thing, but it's not a vanity thing. To me, it's just you're putting on chapstick for a reason, and that reason is your lip health. I mean, to me, it's equivalent.
Time is up. Your last words are lip health. Go ahead, Vernice. 10 seconds. Go.
We do everything that you can think of with each other, so I don't know what's the big issue.
Yeah.
He takes care of the lower lips, if you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
And more.
And more. Huh.
Sounds like them chapping down there, too, at this point.
10 seconds is up. So now we turn this over to a jury of your peers. We will come back with the exciting verdict. Text now, 800-520-1067. You're voting for Josh or Bernice. Petty Claims Court.
Klein Alley Show.
I don't know. Allie's adding it all up, but how even it is. There's so much heat on both sides of the argument right now.
Well, it's interesting because it really shifted when we learned that Josh is really taking care of Vernice sexually. And 951, though, says, good morning, sweet dibs. She should use his chapstick on her beehole.
That's an interesting take. Not really a vote, though. Doesn't really help us. If you're just joining us, Petty Claims Court, Josh, the husband, has been accused by his wife of a few years. They've been together 7 years total of not sharing his chapstick. He claims chapstick is for medical reasons. He's all about having that lip health, is what he said. And
somebody on the text line was voting for lower lip health.
And she's saying that we share everything else. You even lick my lollipop. I don't understand what the problem is. And just, Allie, I mean, before we tabulate the votes and read the ruling, which is final. Mike, go ahead. Your thoughts.
I'm with Josh 100%. Let the man have something. He shares everything else in his life. When's the last time he ate his own food?
Like, maybe there is something about that where psychologically this is his last holdout. This is the last line of defense he has.
So sad.
He lost his man space or whatever. They have a kid. Like, maybe this is his last little thing that he's like, I just want one thing that's just mine. And maybe that's the thing he settled on.
That's the one thing that's his, is just a chapstick.
Augie on KROQ. Good morning. Hi.
Oh, sweet dibs, guys. Sweet dibs.
Sweet tips.
Oh, my goodness. This guy's lame. Look, I got a verdict and I got a solution, okay?
Okay.
What do you want first?
The solution.
The solution. Look, they can share, and whoever's holding it, whether it's him or her, cut the top off. Don't use your finger. Just get something sharp. I'll cut a layer off the top off, and then she can use it or he can use it.
I mean, I know you're
that's such a waste of chapstick.
Yeah, there's not that much in the tube to begin with. Now you're slicing layers. It's just not going to happen. Zeke always has an interesting take, and then we'll officially read the verdict here, find out who wins and who loses. What's up, Zeke?
Hey, what's up, man? Check this out. Personal hygiene got nothing to do with sexual favors, man. He can eat that all he wants, and that's cool, but she shouldn't trip, because why would she want to use his chapstick? That's his lip balm. Me personally, I wouldn't let no female use mine. That's going on my lips. Like, even though you might be going downtown or whatever, but it's still like, you feel me? To me, it's just in his head. He's like, I don't see his like is clean. You know what I mean? Like, especially with the lip gloss and with the food. Like, me personally, you ain't gonna hit my blunt if you got your lips full of lip gloss.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, wow.
You ain't gonna hit my blunt. I wonder if they ever smoke together. That's an interesting follow-up question. I didn't even think about that. Zeke, always great to hear your take on the Petty Claims Court. Thank you. All right.
Just eat his blunt.
So he makes a good point, though. If this guy is going downtown all the time, how clean are those lips, and why would you want that chapstick?
Listen, I don't know who's going to win this.
He's got beehole on the lips.
We're going to get to the verdict right now. Allie's got all these tabulated. Vernice, Josh, you understand in a moment. The results will be read. The results are final. Then there'll be some sort of punishment, and that's how it goes around here. Final question, though, for both of you before we announce who won and who lost. Do you guys smoke weed together or ever have?
No.
No, you don't do that. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they share lollipops. They won't share chapstick. I wonder if they would never share a blunt.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the lip gloss thing. You don't want to get secondhand lip gloss all over your face. It's probably not your color. You don't have any kind of color. You don't want to wear it.
You look like a melting clown.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's go. Here we go. You guys understand. Verdict is final. Petty Claims Court. Tons of votes. Way more than the 100 we needed.
Wow.
So.
This was very one-sided, and then it got kind of equal at one point, and then at the end, it really did still end in the favor of Vernice. So, Vernice, you won this edition of Petty Claims Court, but I was 100% in Vernice's corner, and the more we talked about this, I'm like, yeah, I guess he can just have one thing that's his that he doesn't have to share. I do understand that, but I don't understand his logic that that's his one thing, even though he's willing to share a lollipop.
This ended up pretty close. I don't even know what the percentage was, Allie, but it was like a lot closer to 60-40 than how it started. And Vernice, you're the winner of this Petty Claims Court, which means, Josh, moving forward now, and I know you're not going to be happy about this, you have two options. You can either double tube it, So you always have an additional tube, which doesn't really solve the problem of sharing, but you don't have to share.
Oh, it's like having a secret phone.
Right. You can do 2 tubes, and I feel like
share tube and a private
she's
tube.
still going to want the one you have for some reason. I don't know why that is, but like I know that when my wife wants to eat something that I'm eating, it's always the bite I want is the one she wants. I don't know how there's some sort of a thing you women have that, but regardless, you've lost, Josh. I'm so sorry to say this, and you must now, from now on, whenever requested, provide a chapstick as your wife needs.
Boom.
Sorry, guys. I can share a chapstick.
That's it. The jury has spoken.
They both sound sad.
They both sound unhappy now. This is really well. Anyway, happy almost anniversary, I guess.
Thank
right?
you.
All right, great. All right, well there you have it, Allie. That was the first petty claims court of the new year.
A heated one to start things off.
Heated. Accidentally knocked out one of my kids' teeth yesterday.
Oh, damn.
It was not, first of all, a couple things. One, it was already a very...
How many members of your family have been injured by you?
Most of them.
And they're all women.
Yes, all, but that's not my choice. That's
Yeah,
just...
you broke your wife's wrist that one time.
I did not break.
And then
broke
you
your
pulled
kid's arm?
the arm, yeah.
The suitcase broke her wrist. I did break my one kid's arm accidentally.
And now you've knocked out another kid's
The
tooth?
tooth was very loose. It was almost coming out
It's always somebody else's fault,
It was
isn't it?
almost coming
I
out
swear at you now.
for the last
No
week.
wonder they're so angry.
All right, well, the tooth fell out, to be honest, when she was
Swore at you?
kissing me. When she didn't pick up her toys. When she was kissing me on the... I'm just letting you know how loose the tooth was. She went to kiss me on the cheek, and when she pushed her face against my cheek... sometimes she doesn't like to go too. She hurt. She says
You
my
sure
face.
she didn't hit the pig nose?
My face
That
hurt.
thing can
no.
knock out an eye.
Didn't. She didn't hit the pig nose. And then when she went to move her face, because my face is itchy because of the hair all over it, she turned it quickly, and then I think she may have banged her tooth on my chin, and then it boom came out. So she lost her tooth, and she was happy because it came out, and she was hoping for it to come out.
And how many of the family members are repulsed by kissing you?
All of them. That's the one common theme in my
Everyone
family.
kisses you and then goes, oh.
The tooth falls out, tongue falls. So last night, she was demanding that excited that the tooth fairy was going to be stopping by.
I'm glad you changed from demanding to excited to try and sound like a good father.
And the other kid is like kind of wise to everything now, and she's like, "Hey, quickly, I want you guys to both write down her name and the word tooth." She wanted to get handwriting samples from my wife and I to make
Both
sure.
of you?
She wanted handwriting samples from us to make sure that there was no similarities in the handwriting that would be left on the note.
Oh, you guys leave notes from the Tooth Fairy? Not just money?
Yeah, I think I always just got money. I don't think I got personalized notes.
I don't know why
fancy.
I thought a note
Fancy
would be. Well, you can see the note I wrote, but because of the handwriting sample, I had to try to write in cursive, which I haven't done in forever. So I attempted
Kind of creepy to write a note, actually.
Well, the note is not a well thought out note, Al. You can read what I wrote. I showed you a picture of it. I think it's been posted
Bring
on
me
our
another tooth or else.
I do believe.
I'm watching you.
I think I have left.
That's a good tooth.
Yeah.
I think I have left previous notes that have said, "This is a great tooth for my collection. Thank you." This note.
Like she just goes home to her cave and is like,
Well, the story's all out of whack, and I don't know what we've said before because I can't keep track of all the details. So now I'm trying to be real vague with it. So I just go like, I don't know. I don't know where they come from. I don't know what they leave. I don't know what they're into.
I do think there have been conflicting stories about the Tooth Fairy. Like Santa Claus, it's all very clear what Santa Claus
Everyone's
does.
on the up and up.
Mm-hmm, everything's
Tooth
clear.
Fairy,
it's like
very...
maybe she turns the tooth into a star. Maybe she hoards it. Maybe she gives it to another kid.
Right. Some people it's cash. Some people it's a silver dollar. Some people it's apparently I didn't realize this, but when the other kid had lost a tooth, she had gotten some sort of like I think an Amazon gift card because that's all I had in my wallet at the time, and so that's what she got. So the one today only got $2.
Oh.
And apparently, when she woke up, I woke up this morning even before I was up to them screaming because she was angry that her sister got a $25 Amazon gift card for a tooth, and she got $2.
$25 is a lot.
Well, that's all I had I didn't have cash that time, so I didn't have anything, and I've
Should
already
have written an apology note from the Tooth Fairy saying, I'll get you back
I owe
next time.
$23 in Amazon credits. But the note I wrote, Allie, you tell me if you think that's a nice note or not, because I wrote, that's my cursive. It's my first cursive writing. I haven't written in cursive since, I don't know, whenever you learn it, third
Your
grade.
writing in regular print is impossible to read.
Yeah, cursive's probably better for me.
Hold on, let me open this.
But
'cause I haven't really...
it's almost very Billy Madison-esque.
So this is how you tried to disguise your handwriting?
Yep, that's right. It's like a forged almost.
Should I read it?
You can read the note.
If you can.
Congorts on your tooth.
No, that's wrong. It doesn't say congorts on your tooth. That's wrong, Allie. It says congrats on your tooth. Not congorts on your tooth.
Thanks for...
Thanks.
The mate.
The note. She left a note to me.
There's way too many humps on this end.
Well, whatever. I haven't done it in a while. It says, thanks for the note. Congrats on the tooth. Thanks for the note.
Maris, same cash.
Here's some cash.
Oh, got it. Do you not know how to do an S?
No. I do not. I do not know
any letters.
You definitely know how to do a K, because this just looks like a bunch of triangles put together.
I sadly learned in this process that I am illiterate.
Well, you also tried to draw a happy face, which I think is really cute.
Missing a tooth.
You did a happy face missing. Is this a picture of her?
That is a picture of her.
It's a picture of him when his thing falls out.
That's a picture of me.
Okay.
So, total colossal fail on all fronts. And then immediately...
It looks like with the T, you also made a few different choices with cursive. I think you drew a J, an F, and a T.
That's supposed to be... I didn't know how to spell fairy, so I just wrote TF to sign from the Tooth Fairy. But
you should have said Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy. And congorts to all. And if you need any help from me, I'm more than happy to come to your house at some night and drop something under your pillow as well.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
All right. Feel free to judge us when you hear one of our deepest, darkest, most shameful secrets. We will get into the box of shame in just a moment. Could be any of us. We all have stuff in there that we would love not shared with the general public. Think about your own life for a moment. You've got a few good friends that probably know where all the bodies are buried. They know everything you've done while drunk, all the times you accidentally crapped yourself. And then you would like those stories to not get out to most people. And it's always annoying when you have a friend that loves to embarrass the hell out of you.
Or remember things that you didn't remember.
Yeah.
You know, like, remember when you fell asleep on the toilet while smoking that joint? And I'm like, no, but thanks. I'm glad you do.
And that's why we have the box of shame, so that we are forced to answer to our own shameful indiscretions. It's time for the box of shame.
The box. What's in the box? Of shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
All right. This person. Interesting handwriting. I don't even know who this is based on handwriting alone. Usually,
your cursive?
Not my. This person said, "Congorts on your toes." This person, wow, this is shameful. I wonder who this is. This person claims that they rescued a dog and then immediately returned the dog that they rescued.
Not me. Thank God.
I want to return mine, but I can't because of my kids.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It was me.
So long.
Vanessa, I didn't even know you ever had a dog, because you always you love it when I bring my dog in.
First of all, remember, box of shame is to clear our sins. I like dogs, okay? But about 5 years ago...
This is getting real defensive. But I had to shut it in the face.
I like them.
So what happened?
I love a dog. My Explore feed is whole dogs and cats.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, so I got a dog. I like to say I rescued it from Craigslist. It was a puppy. A puppy, okay? Think about that. A baby.
We know what a puppy is.
Thank you.
I got it.
If anyone was confused about what a puppy is, now you know.
I mean, the amount of things she says that my kid has also said recently.
Because there's a difference between an adult dog and a puppy dog. Okay. And I didn't realize that a puppy dog was basically a real life baby, and I could not do it. I was like, I did not have the patience for it. I was waking up every 2 hours.
What kind of dog was it?
It was just a mutt. I honestly don't know.
A dead one now, Allie. Clearly.
She's not dead. It was a girl. She's not dead. I do think about her from time to time.
How long was she?
Name her?
How long was she in your life?
2 weeks.
Oh my God, that's like enough time for bonding.
In my
I feel
opinion, I was being a responsible adult because I knew in my heart I couldn't do this. I'm like, I can't do this. I have to give it back to
What
someone
was happening?
that's dedicated.
Because from my experience, it's not that hard.
It's hard, Omar. I'm not paternal. Anyways.
Maternal.
Okay, maternal.
But what specifically? What are the specifics that drove you up the wall?
Well, I wasn't very patient, and I wanted my dog to, I wanted to teach.
At
it
what point did you start beating the dog?
I didn't, but I did have a dark thought one day.
Oh my God!
I had this dark thought. I was like, I have to return it.
What was the thought?
I don't want you guys to judge me.
It's okay. It's a box of shame.
So it only lives here.
Please don't judge me. This is why I returned it. I think it was the lack of sleep. And they also call this phase dog blue or something like that.
I think you're thinking of that show you watch, Bluey.
It was the dog Black and Blue.
Time for another dog blue.
Blues, something
the
like
puppy
that.
blues. Yes. What happened? What was your thought?
My thought was I want to grab the dog and throw it against the wall.
Oh my God.
I know. That's why I was like, I can't have this puppy. I have to return it.
Vanessa, what was the name of this female dog you had for 2 weeks and then returned?
Nova.
In Vanessa's defense.
No. There's no defense. Allie, there's no defending this.
Bad. I just thought it, and I was like, okay, I have to return this.
You have to admit, Klein, when you had your first baby, and the baby
I did want to throw it against the wall.
I mean, and you never would, but that thought of like, will you just shut up?
Of course, you think that, but I never thought about throwing it against the wall or put it up on Craigslist.
But there's a part in the very back of my mind that was like, I guess I kind of get if someone didn't have a filter,
right?
How this could happen.
Yeah.
Because you're just frustrated, you're sleep deprived, etc.
You can't defend Vanessa, though. She rescued a dog.
She thought about killing her own dog.
I just had a dark moment, and I was like, obviously this isn't for me. I'm not ready to be a dog mom, so I returned it.
Did you
and
call?
I feel like that was responsible.
When you called the place you got the dog from, what did you say? Like, I got to give it back?
I just said,
I don't think Craigslist has a number.
I said, I thought I was ready to have a dog, but I'm not ready. Here, you can have everything I bought for it. Please give it a good life.
Yeah.
And they said, we sure will.
Right.
Hey, I thought that was really responsible.
Thanks for our dog back.
Yeah.
Well, bye-bye, Nova. All right. Well, Vanessa's responsible for the death of a puppy.
Wow.
Can we all agree that it is pretty easy to take care of a puppy and raise the dog?
No, it's not easy. It depends on the dog, though.
You walk it and it poops, and then you put it in the pen.
Yeah, but potty training it is hard, and then you put it in that little pen, and it cries all the time.
The thing is that the 2-week period you had the dog is usually kind of the worst 2 weeks, and then it usually figures itself out. Like it's learning its environment. There's a couple of nights you don't sleep, so you throw your T-shirt in with the thing.
Well, clearly this one was living in fear.
Of course.
No, this one was leaving. Hey, it was just a thought.
Why was she standing over me with a knife last night?
All right, Vanessa. Well, clearly that belongs in the box of shame. I mean, that is, wow.
I'm putting nothing in there.
I don't think
the permanent puppy blues.
I can't believe, by the way, you've dog sat for my dog before.
Yeah, your dog is a teenager.
I never would have left you with my dog had I known you've one time thought about throwing a dog against a wall.
We all have dark thoughts.
No, I've never thought that.
People are calling Vanessa Vic.
Vic Nessa?
Because I don't get it.
That's funny. Look at this. A full studio. Postmaster Johnny's entered here. Engineer Justin has made his way in here as well. Hey, Justin.
Hey.
Justin was excited because he thought of a booze that Johnny hasn't tried yet for his wet January. That, every day Johnny's trying new alcohol. He's not a drinker, but we're forcing him to drink against his will. And what is the alcohol you wanted Johnny to try today?
Operazione Dynamite.
There it is.
That's not an alcohol. That is just one of your many catchphrases. Engineer Justin, what did you bring in for Postmaster Johnny to try?
So, fresh from my homeland of Chicago, I brought Jepson's Malort liqueur.
Oh, boy. Now, Malort has got a very strong and unique flavor.
Wormwood.
Yeah, and as a result, it is. It will also make you trip, right? Isn't that part of it? It can actually make you see things.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, if you drink enough of it.
That's how Operazione Dynamite began.
Is that how it started?
That's the Operazione.
Yeah. Are you a fan of this drink?
I've actually never had it.
Never had
Then you have to have it with Johnny.
Oh.
We brought 2 cups,
Yeah,
bro. You got to try one then.
All right, well, there we go. It's Johnny and his best friend in the office, Engineer Justin.
Crack that bitch open. Let's go.
Engineer Justin is looking more and more like the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2.
Yeah, and Justin also has a podcast about cars, if you want to listen to it.
Right.
What is it called again? Justin's podcast about cars?
Driveline.
Cool.
Dude, I gave you a good name. Why'd you decide to go with Driveline? You should have called it
Operazione Dynamite.
Yeah.
I like Driveline.
People are downloading Operazione Dynamite, but you can hear Justin, give me before we did the shot together, and then we get to Johnny's one question.
Ooh, I smell it.
Give me. It's got a stank to it, right?
Ugh, smells like laundry.
Johnny, Justin, why don't you tell us one thing about cars that we should know, since you're the host of your own car podcast?
One thing about cars we should know. Lock them.
Thank you.
Episode 1.
What a burn on me.
I love it.
Hey,
and
Johnny.
don't leave the keys in it.
That's good advice right there. All right, Johnny, you're trying right now Malort. This is the first time you ever tried it before. And then we'll get into your Johnny Doesn't Know. One question and one question only.
This smells like apple juice. This isn't half bad.
All right, well, why don't you guys go ahead and take a toast to it.
Touch
there we go.
Cheers, bros.
There they go. Hey, down the hatch.
I kind of like it.
Yeah?
Justin likes it.
Justin took it down the hatch easily.
Johnny's looking for a trash can. You gonna throw up, Johnny?
I don't know.
You look
I feel-
sad.
I feel like stuck in my throat.
Yeah. Is it burning down your throat?
No, it doesn't. But the alcohol doesn't burn anymore. It just.
No.
Good, we've gotten that out.
That's fine. That's how you can tell you're a real drinker now.
Oh,
man.
now you need it.
It's coming down. It's staying down. All right.
What does it taste like? Does it taste licoricey or anything?
It tastes like apple juice for a second, but then now it just tastes like straight up hand sanitizer.
Cool.
Remember when you used to lick it in like 3rd grade and like.
No.
Okay, yeah. Well, I
Is
used
that
to
what happened with you?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
There's a question on the goat line, and then we will get to your question, and one person can play the lightning round of Johnny Doesn't Know. Here's some people that are enjoying you, Johnny, doing this.
Bruv, I got a problem with the new Johnny Doesn't Know. That's on once every single day, because I had a schedule with my mother every Friday to listen to it and hear how dumb Johnny is. So change it.
We liked it when it was on Friday, and we also like it once every day. But go back to also like a lot on Friday. Okay? We love you. Love the show.
You sound like a commercial, Mom.
There you go. Just some of your fans, Johnny. It's time for your one lightning question of Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know. And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
All right, Johnny. One question stands between you and proving that you're not a total idiot, but you're a little hammered now since you just had a shot. You're going to say hi to Rachel from Simi Valley, who would like to play the game with you today. Rachel, good morning.
Yes, I would. Good morning. We did it.
All you have to all you got to do is predict, will Johnny know or not know the answer to this question. I'm not even going to give you categories, Johnny. We're just going to get right to the question because we don't have time, and I'm trying to stay on time because Vanessa said if I don't, she's going to yell at me in my ears. So this is your question, and because of your buddy in here, it's about cars.
Yeah, cool. Tag team.
Nope.
Johnny.
No.
That's good. Yes, and work there. Johnny, if you drive leaving Los Angeles, you go 110 miles an hour and you head northeast, how far would you get in 30 minutes?
Ooh.
Will Johnny know the answer to this question, Rachel, yes or no?
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to say no.
Okay. Rachel says you will not know. Johnny?
What are you thinking, Johnny? You're scratching your head.
Do you need to know what type of car it is? Do you have follow-up questions?
Well, immediately as soon as you said northeast, I immediately thought of like Palmdale, Lancaster, because that's in that direction if I was facing that way. And that's like northeast. But then you started saying the numbers. You said 300,000 or 100 miles per hour.
Said neither of those numbers.
Which you can't even drive 100 miles per hour in LA. There's no street signs that permit that.
If you get into the good high-speed chase, you can.
No, right? No.
Don't worry about...
Johnny's looking at doesn't know, right? You can't, right?
Johnny, let's assume for the purpose of this question that Rachel does not think you'll get. You are driving 110 miles an hour.
Can cars even drive 110 miles per hour?
Yes, they can. And you're driving northeast. How far will you get in 30 minutes?
What freeway? Let's say the 5.
Sure.
Okay, 5's about like an hour traffic every day. Take like 3. But where are we going though?
Northeast.
But like, what's the destination?
Doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Irrelevant.
So we're just aimlessly driving.
You're just yes.
How far would you get in half an hour?
Okay, there you go. That's more. I could hit that target.
Are we done, or are you going to say anything else?
I don't know the number.
You don't know the number?
I don't know. I feel like we're multiplying right here. It's like 100 miles per hour times.
You couldn't figure out how to get to the number we're looking for? 3 what?
3 hours. 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, Rachel. Well,
that was a toughie.
You answered correctly when you said Johnny would not know.
How far would you get? 3 hours?
I totally forgot the question at this point.
Right.
I need to see it in front of me, but I don't.
Johnny, I'm going to say this one more time.
Go ahead.
Because it is making my brain really hurt right now.
Mine too.
Take that bottle and smash me in the head with it. Johnny, you are driving. I'm going to eliminate all the unnecessary words that are confusing you.
Okay.
Rachel, you've already won. Don't worry. Even if Johnny can somehow back into this. You are driving 110 miles an hour. How far will you get in 30 minutes?
Did you go to sleep?
I'm trying to think. The 110 threw me off. Let's go 10. We're going to go 100
110 miles an hour.
100 miles. 100 miles.
Johnny, you're going 110 miles an hour.
Yeah. It's pretty fast.
How far do you get in 30 minutes? Which is also known as
half an hour.
Half an hour.
It's been Driveline.
Episode 1 of Driveline. I think Driveline episode 1 needs some editing.
Yeah.
Any thoughts before we go to break?
No guesses. I don't know.
No guesses.
I'm out of juice. I don't know. My mouth tastes like Newport cigarettes right now.
If I were to say to you, Johnny, you're going to make it 55 miles, would you say to me that's crazy?
That's pretty slow to be driving 55. Oh, you're driving 55 miles.
In 30 minutes.
Okay.
Which is half of 110 because
Yeah.
you're going 110 miles per hour.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Now you get it.
Yeah, I get that.
So what
yeah.
do you think the answer is now that we've given you all this information?
Well, 55. You just said 55.
55 what?
Miles per hour.
Okay, God damn it. We got to take a break. Operazione Dynamite has officially come to an end.
This imploded.
We will be right back, I think, after that. Ready to tell us all that we were right and you were wrong? Go ahead, Allie. We're waiting.
I don't know yet if I'm wrong.
Oh, yes. We all
might
know.
not be.
We warned you 6 months ago you'd be wrong, and now here we are in the present, and you are wrong.
Okay.
And everyone listening to the show that listened a little while ago will remember this conversation. Jake went back and listened to some old audio today. He says, we all tried to warn you this would happen, and now here we are.
This was a crapshoot. I know from the beginning. Last year, I have an old car, an old Tesla. It's like one of the first ones, Tesla S, and it's great for a lot of reasons because I don't like going to the gas station every single week. I have a long commute. It makes sense. I bought it used from my stepdad. Now, since I have started driving it, there have been a couple of minor issues.
And a lot of major ones.
There were a few sensors that were popping out. Had to get those replaced. I had to get the tires replaced multiple times. Apparently, that's an issue with Teslas. Now, last year, I experienced a situation where the car was just like powering down. It was just like just turtle mode, no brakes. It was pretty dangerous. I brought it in. They said, you need some work. It's going to cost about $8,000 to fix everything. And I also, the screen was leaking.
Yeah, it was leaking goo.
Yeah,
Some sort of weird
display
screen
was.
goo. And we all told you at this point, you got to go ahead and just leave it on the side of the road and move on.
Yeah.
We all warned you. We said, what are you doing at this point?
I decided this was now almost the entire value of the car when I originally bought it.
Yeah, you now pay double what you paid for the car originally just to try to fix it and make
Didn't
it.
you buy it from like your dad or something?
My stepdad.
She got a great deal because the guy was basically going to get rid of it anyway, and he said
Tesla offered him a crappy deal, so he just said, "I'll just give you the crappy deal."
Yeah, you can match their crappy deal, and it's your car. Allie, you paid the guy,
and I'm known to match a crappy deal.
Allie loves a good crappy deal.
So I decided to move forward with the battery replacement and the infotainment upgrade, all that crap, because I figured, hey, at the end of the day, I'm going to have kind of a new car, because they let me know that once you replace this little battery, you're good for a long time. The only thing that we could see you might needing in the next year is maybe some new brakes, and you need those every 150,000 miles. So I thought I'm on easy street after this.
And we all warned you, you're not, and this is a big mistake, and this thing is letting you know.
Well, I blame you.
Why do you blame me?
Because your bad luck has now jumped onto me.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
No
Your
way.
bad car luck?
You already had the bad car luck to begin with.
Yeah, you started. You probably gave me the bad car luck for a little bit, and then you just got it back.
All right.
Take it back, bitch. I don't want it.
Bad car luck from the get-go.
Okay, we'll throw that theory out the window.
Thank you. Yeah, you've had more car
Out of the
issues
window of my broken car.
anyone I know.
So I'm driving home last week, and I'm about to get off on my exit, and it does the car powering down thing, and I'm one of those embarrassing people that is stuck at a light, and the light is green, and everyone's honking at me, and I can't move.
Oh, you were that person?
Yes.
Oh, you're the worst person. You were the worst person because you feel bad for the person, but only for a second, and then you hate the person.
Yes, and I couldn't move. I couldn't pull over. I couldn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, the car came back to life, and I was able to get home. I set up an appointment. Then the car was fine for a little bit. I thought, hey, maybe I'm going to cancel this appointment. Things are going great. And then it happened again. So I brought the car in yesterday, and I said, I don't know what's going on with it. And they said, well, since you brought the car in past 1 p.m., we're not even going to be able to check this thing until tomorrow, which then brought me to Turo for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And so I made my account. I had to take a picture of my driver's license, which was sketchy because it's expired, but they didn't check. I was able to pick up. It's kind of cool, the pickup process.
You have an expired license?
Well, there's a new one on the way, but they don't have that new one yet.
So many problems with your story.
It's technically there.
Before you get to this rental car you have, which is hilarious, by the way, do you think your car is going to survive this latest trip to the car hospital?
My concern is that it's the same issue.
Yeah, you're done.
And also, because I drive so much, the thing that I replaced is already out of warranty.
Right.
So I bought it in May, but I've driven so many miles that even if that was defective, it's supposed to last years, that new thing.
Sure, supposed to.
Or 6 months, 7 months. But because I drive so much, it's like, oh, you've gone 12,000 miles.
If Omar were here right now, he would say, we told you all this. We all told you. I think we even placed bets as to how much you'd actually get before your car would officially
Yeah, but they're the one telling me, Klein, like, hey, theoretically, once you replace this, it's like you have a new car.
Right. Of course they're going to say that. They want you to pay a couple $1,000s for repairs.
And the repairs for these cars suck. They suck a lot. And getting an appointment is hard. I had to wait over a week for an appointment. So, yeah, maybe this wasn't a great decision to get it fixed in the first place. What I'm hoping is that it's a little sensor issue.
No.
Probably a sensor issue, right?
Definitely not.
That's just something that a little boop, blow on it and it's good. I'm hoping for blow on it and it's good.
That is the old way of fixing everything, and I don't think that's going to work with your car.
Come on, the car is a computer. How do you fix half of computers? You blow on them.
Once again, Allie, this is your car.
I don't know what to do if they say it's another $8,000. What am I going to do?
Vanessa's got extra pair of rollerblades. Borrow those. Start rollerblading to work.
This car isn't even worth selling at that point.
No. You have to leave it on the side of the road and hope someone takes it. That's the best case scenario.
I don't even think these cars are worth selling for parts, are they?
No, that's too old. They won't want them.
Yeah, exactly. So what am I going to? I'm at totally ground zero, nothing?
Yeah, you're back to you have a worthless thing now that you've put a bunch of money into for no reason.
What's even worse is that I came home and I was like, Katie, there's something wrong with the car. They're not going to be done even looking at it for another 2 days. I have to rent a car. And she goes, this is why we need a third car.
Yeah. Well,
and I was like,
It's the good housewife right
I was
there.
like, what are we? Yes, she's done nothing but spend money as the housewife.
That's
by the way.
she's doing a great job.
Finding new ways of organizing things. She has to buy a bunch of bins, and now she's decided that we need a third car.
Third car solution.
She's like, because we always, if your car is going to have all these problems, we should just have a backup car that's more reliable.
Yeah, that seems great in fantasy land.
Like, who the hell has the luxury of having a third car?
Right, it makes no sense.
Just a spare car?
We should have a pony, too, just in case the third car breaks down. We could ride to work. I mean, it's all the same level of ridiculous. So Allie rolls in this morning with her
I
new
just
rental
chose
car.
the cheapest option.
Right.
And this is Turo, so it's a person's car, and it also has a lot of miles on it. But
you're just using it for a few days, or at least until you figure it out. But it's so funny
because they won't give me a loaner.
Allie rolled in here in her cherry red convertible.
It was the cheapest one.
So Allie is on the prowl right now.
I want to see how many chicks I can pick up with this car.
Allie's got her red Mustang convertible now.
Oh, yeah.
She's
You don't know the words.
Nope, I don't.
Watch out. Watch out, everyone. Allie is on.
I have a muscle car. I went from a Tesla to a muscle car.
On the prowl.
And it was weird, but I do feel like people looked at me differently.
Have you tried to race anybody yet?
No, but I was planning on it on the way home, and the top comes down, so I was going to ride with the top down.
Hey, Jose on KROQ. Good morning. What's up, dude?
Hey, Sweet David, guys. Good morning.
Sweet Dibs. Good morning.
Allie.
Yeah.
Allie, just leave your car at Klein's house. Have it get stolen, and then get some insurance money.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Great idea. You leave anything at my house, it will get stolen, as you know. 2 cars in 2 years. So
I just don't know if my car's stealable at this point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But it is in a good transition period where it's about to die. Like, someone could drive it for a little while.
Sergio, what's up on KROQ? Good morning.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. I just wanted to say Ali's had more cars than ex-girlfriends.
That is true at this point, if you're keeping track, and I have a feeling this is going to be the end. So get ready for
You ever try to get a refund from your father-in-law?
Yeah, I feel like that's the guy you should hit up. You bought a lemon from that dude.
Well, he was smart because he had no problems with it, but he was like, I'm approaching the 10-year mark. I'm going to start getting problems. I should just offload it.
Well,
Allie, let's go to Star Ford.
Oh.
Let me go. Come on. Let me get you in a car.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, Johnny. Here goes Johnny. Salesman
Getting
Johnny.
handouts from Johnny now.
We gotta,
come on. Let me help you out again.